on YouTube. Tonight's stream is to do with our meet-up, our investigations, what we thought of each other, and some very cool and ways to find it. We want to make donations and stuff you can, but guys, that is not what we're about. Please come and join us. Again, we've got Dead Paranormal Memories with me now being part of their team, them being part of my team, so we're working and collaborating together, guys. So them guys are on. So what I'll do is I'm just coming into the room, just going to turn the sound off in the room so that it doesn't interact with the stream. We have got PWI Investigations live, and we've got Paranormal World Investigators live as well, guys. Please go and support and like each of them. Alan from Dead Paranormal Memories should be going live as well, guys, so please support him as well. Link was put on Messenger. I can go onto his thing and put it in the room as well. Please hit those shares, please hit those support buttons, guys. Let everybody know that we are on. There are 2.
And I've got 3 people watching. Yeah.
And 3 people in Dead Paranormal Memories. Come on, guys, support all of us. Obviously, I'm just going to see if I can see Alan's box thing so that I can do it so that we're all presenting to each other, so we can bounce in and out. Hello, Brian. Welcome to the room.
Guys,
Hello, it's me, Pammy. Simon Passnett. Hello. I will warn you guys, I am seeming to be buffering a little bit on the streams, but it will get... Oh, that's it, I can see now, that's good. So, what our plans are tonight, guys, is we're going to talk about our meet-up, we're going to talk about our investigations, we're going to, talk about the experiences and what we picked up. Then we're going to go on to talking about some really cool facts and stuff to do with a legend of England and all over the world. So we've got a very interesting night tonight.
Sorry about this. What? The best thing to happen with it was I went with it.
Yeah, no, that's okay. So yeah, obviously we've got Dead Paranormal Memories over there, guys. You've got Alan, you've got David, and you've got Declan. Obviously you've got myself, Sherry from PWI. So I think the first thing that we're going to do is, obviously we're going to talk about the investigations, like I said, guys. Later on into the stream, I will show some videos of the videos that I've posted up on YouTube. I will also do the EVPs at the end, what I got while being up in Doncaster, Yorkshire. But apart from that, we're going to just have a really, really interesting conversation. We're going to talk about each other, talk about what experiences we got, what we got from the places we went to. We had some very amazing investigations. Definitely a place that I went to that I'm not going to forget in a hurry. You know, there was so many amazing places that I went and visited, as well as being in a hotel room that was haunted, which we'd done some investigations in. And then obviously we went to Sherwood Forest, which is meant to be the home of Robin Hood. So we've got some really interesting stuff to talk about him as well. that part of it, the Robin Hood stuff, will be later. We're going to talk about the investigations. Our feelings as we before we met as well, really, because obviously I met Alan and the boys through Chris's stream, which is Abraxas Paranormal. That's where I met them, and then obviously we got talking, and I was invited to go up there. So obviously I said yes because I liked the guys, I liked the channel, and in meeting them, we come to establish that we were very close, and we got on really well. They made me and my pup Dash feel very welcome. They absolutely love Dash.
Dash was the best part about. I don't know so much about Dash, but Dash is my favourite, and like Dash was the best part about.
But you know, like they made us feel very welcome when we were up there, took us to some very cool places. I felt very comfortable being around them. They made Dash feel very comfortable as well. Dash especially loved Declan and David, definitely. He does love Alan as well. When he hears their voices at the moment, he keeps whinging and stuff. He wants to be on camera, as you can see as well. So.
It's cool. It's cool. No, he ain't cool. He's out of this world. He's amazing. Dash.
So yeah, we done some really interesting and cool things. We took Dash on most of the investigations apart from the first one, which was where we was at a church. I'm not very good with names because I don't really know Doncaster and Yorkshire that well. I keep forgetting what the name was, but we went to this really cool medieval sort of looking graveyard. We got some very interesting stuff from that place. That's it, yeah. And what I'd like is Alan to say a little bit. I want you to introduce your channel, Alan, in case anybody new comes in. Tell him a little bit about yourself, and then we'll go into talking about meeting them.
Yeah, no problem. Well, this is David Whistle, and over there is Declan. We've been going since end of August of last year. Then we just started to go out to get us out of the house instead of being stuck in all the time. And we started getting some interesting results on camera and spirit box. No worries, Sarah, no worries. Cherry was in Doncaster. Declan decided he'd like to become a member of his team.
Yes, he did, yeah.
And he's been shy at camera. So, say hello. Hi. No, come on. Yeah, so, fucking right.
Yeah, no, we did notice that, yeah, Declan is a little bit camera shy, but it was really awesome to find out that he was joining Alan's team.
Hi, Chris. Got Chris in it.
Hello, Chris. We have got Saint Caspar, I worship God. Abraxas Paranormal. Simon Pasnett. Dustin Cameron 73. It's me, Pammy. We said Simon Pasnett. Then in this room we've got Brian and one other, and then obviously in your room we've got Simon Pasnett, Abraxas Paranormal, Pammy. Hello, Dustin. How are you? Hope you are well, and blessings and love to all of you for coming in the room. Thank you for supporting us.
Well, we was, well, Sherry was up here, because Sherry called me a past. Oh, you must have called him Simon a past. It's alright, Simon. We all love you. His first place we went to was, as Sherry said, the cemetery. I think it's called Hyde Park Cemetery. It's got some really old structures. There's a lot that have collapsed. There's coffins that have collapsed and things like that. Due to subsidence, gravestones have fallen or been laid.
Yep.
But it's a really interesting place. It's one place that we've been time and time again. We never really fail to get anything.
I will say it was very active. It was. I did notice at the bottom part of it, it felt quite negative. But where the area you come into, it feels very nice going halfway, and then it's the atmosphere seems to change in that area to the back of the graveyard. That like Alan said, he's been there a lot of times, but for my first time, it was absolutely amazing. Some of the evidence we got communication with a torch. The torch was being manipulated. We had voices, we could hear walking, we saw manifestations of a woman soldier and a few other things. On leaving, sadly we didn't get this on evidence because our phones had gone, but we see 2 or 3 apparitions that were moving within the tower that no one can get into. And it happened several times. And that would have been a bit of the evidence we would have loved to have been able to get and show you guys, but sadly the phones and the equipment had drained really quickly being in that place.
Also, we had cool communication with torch flashing.
Yeah, that's what I said. The torch was communicating. I was asking them questions, and they were communicating with it. It first started going off with David. David was holding the torch, and we were walking, and then it started flashing. And he put it down on the floor. We both stood there. We asked a few things, and the torch was communicating and responding to what we were asking, what we were saying. It was just absolutely amazing. And then the second time round was when we went to meet Alan and Declan, and we were standing there. The torch started doing it again, so we put it down on the floor and we asked questions, and it done it again. Luckily, we got that on evidence and on camera, but we were really peed off and kicking ourselves that we didn't get the figures in the tower. But I am planning on going out with these guys a lot more. And we'll be going up there again, and more than likely we'll be going to that place again, so hopefully we'll make sure that we focus on that area before we focus on anywhere else, because it was amazing. I didn't say parsnip, I said passnip. Yeah, of course you can. Go on. Yeah, I walked off in one direction and you was in the other.
Yeah, yeah. And then when we met up, cigarettes, and when we met up, I was telling her about how we'd see, like, Victorian type, like that, black and white, like that. Big old boy. Oh, I thought that, what is it called?
A veil.
Funny things like the other weddings.
A veil.
Yeah, veil. One of them and Sherry saw it as well.
Yeah, because he thought that it was me at first. So he went to go to walk towards it and then she disappeared. But then when he found me and we were walking, we see her again going behind some gravestones. Walking really quickly. But then when we looked in the other direction, we could see another figure moving from the other direction. It was just very active. And then I was looking to the back of the wall and I see what looked like a soldier with a hat. And I pointed it out to David. I said, David, can you see that on the phone? And we were looking. We could see what looked like a figure of like a soldier-looking person standing to the back, in front of us, to the back of the gravestone, the graveyard. It was absolutely amazing.
There is a lot of war like graves.
Yeah.
There's two that isn't from England. The rest of them are like England or British. The other two was Canadian and Australian. No, one Australian.
There was a Canadian, Australian guy, and then there was a Jewish or something, weren't it?
Yeah. Chris, if you're still there, mate, I'll let Sherry know. Sort some out and talk to you.
Yeah, okay. Alan will let me know later and I'll talk to you, Chris. Love and blessings. Thank you for coming in, sweet. Hello, country mum.
Hi, country mum. Hi, country mum.
If I am missing anyone on the stream, please do not think I'm being rude or ignoring you guys. I've just got 2 devices going. I've got Alan and that on the stream as well, so I've got to try and focus on that. I will every now and again come to the chat and see if anyone's came in, but everyone looks like who was in there before, so that's all right at the minute.
Yeah, same here. We've got 2 devices going. So we're flicking through it all. Till we get into it, it's a bit
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm on mine constantly watching the chat, and then I'm every now and again I'm going over to Alan's to see who's in Alan's and saying hello, like through my mic and everything, and then I'm looking on my Paranormal World Investigators, which is on the phone, because you can't normally stream under 1,000 supporters on a mobile phone now on your channel. Well, that was what it was like, so. I do, yes, I do. His name's Dash. Come on this way, not... Yeah, I know, you heard him, didn't you? Because you looked then. Yes, David. Yes, I know. Yeah. So, yeah, the church was absolutely amazing. When I went in there at first, I was picking up that there was soldiers there. I asked if there was children buried. I said I could feel relatives and that. I said about that it felt nice on one area and it felt negative on another, and then Alan had said that as well, and there was just a lot of stuff going on there, and I think we was all taken that night, to be honest, even though I'm used to it and Alan's used to it on his end. When we come together, and Alan never agreed, when we come together there was just so much going on, and it was a really good collaboration, and we pretty much straight away, as soon as we met and we started talking, decided we wanted to be collaborating and joining each other more. My dog's going nuts. Sorry, guys. Oh no, we couldn't shut up. We were talking. We got on. It felt like we'd known each other for ages, for a long time. It weren't like meeting our first time. Like, I was a bit nervous when Alan first was on the way. I had a bit of a freak out when he rang me saying that he was like 25 minutes away. And then when we did meet, it was absolutely amazing. And You know, we've had some amazing experiences. We've been to some amazing places. One of them being my dream to go to, and loads has come from that since. You know, I love old looking places, and Yorkshire is one of, and Doncaster of these places. They've just got very old buildings. They're absolutely amazing. There's so many places that Alan's wanting to take me, and you know, this is what I want Alan to do. Like, this is what the stream's for. We'll talk about the investigation, but Alan's plans on what he wants to do with me, places that he wants to take me, things he wants to do. You know, give people insight into what your plans are and what you want to do with me, and you know, set people up for the future, because they do like that.
Yeah, I just want to say something. Right, there's something that happened with my phone. Sherry's got it, I think, on video, and that's got it on video as well.
Yeah, I've got it on video. I'll show it later because I've got it on your video thing. So I'm going to show all the little videos that I haven't put into a video yet anyway. I was going to do that because I've not yet made the video for the hotel. That will be being done tomorrow. So that video will be going into that video that I'm going to make. But I am going to show it on the stream tonight so that you can see. But I'll let David say to you what happened with his phone. It was really, really cool. I know a lot of you was watching anyway, but go on, David.
Basically, what we were using Sherry's tripod, and it was on top of the wardrobe, and we were about like this much from top of the wardrobe and the seat of the roof. And it wedged in pretty well, and it couldn't move. You had to use a bit of force. And my phone went on it, and we were recording as well. And all of a sudden, it just comes like flying off of the tripod. And
Yeah.
it took a fair bit of strength for it to do so, because like, I did like make sure I wouldn't just like jiggle it around first, just to make sure it wouldn't like come out. And yeah, it got yeeted off the top of the wardrobe. And yeah, I'm gonna post something.
Yeah, the legs on it were shortened so that he could get it on top of the wardrobe, because he wanted to get it on top of the wardrobe so that if anything was to walk from the bathroom or the door area, it would be caught on camera. And in fact, what happened is his phone come flying off of the stand, and even though his phone caught it because it was fell down, my laptop caught his phone coming off as well, because you see it on my laptop in the video as well. So I want to take that clip from my video as well and put that into there as well, so it shows from both angles, because it was either side of the room. So you've got it from both sides. It was absolutely amazing. Like, there was just me and David in the room at the time, because Alan and Declan had gone back to Alan's, I think, to pick up some leads or something. And me and David were there, and we were setting up ready for the investigations and stuff. And that's when it happened. But we'd been getting tapping and banging and stuff just beforehand, weren't we, David? Over near where the wardrobe was, there was noises coming from like the bathroom area, which I think I remember a few people saying they could hear it.
Also, I just want to point out that I'll be uploading that video as well to my personal channel. It's like, it's not on my normal, it's like, you know, stuff.
Yeah, you can say your channel on my channel. I don't mind people saying their channels.
It's Skeptic Sense, and I'll post a link on our stream, so if anyone like, you know.
Yeah, well, Brian's putting links in, so if Brian sees it in your stream, Brian will take your link as well. If you put in David's link as well, Brian, that would be very much appreciated, darling.
Thank you, Brian.
I know, the sound is perfect. It's because this perfect mic. I had a very lovely fan. My mic broke yesterday and there nearly was no stream. Yeah. And a very lovely loyal fan went and brought me a mic, which I said I'd go and pay them back, and they've said they don't want the money back. But he got me a very nice mic.
Wow. That's like a Rode.
It's really, really nice. It turned up yesterday. Next day delivery it was. It's absolutely lovely. Look, and it's perfect. It like I could sing if I wanted to, and that'd be perfect. The sound. Say that again, hon.
It looks like a road, but it also looks like Yeti and snowball.
Yeah, it does. It's very nice. It is very nice. There's a sound card thing that came with it that you plug into the laptop if the sound's not great, and it can make the sound enhance, which would be really good for the investigation things because it'd be even higher.
Yeah.
But yeah, that my fan got me this because my mic broke and I nearly did. Like I said, I nearly couldn't stream today. I would have only been able to do it on my phone, which I wouldn't have been able to get Alan on the stream. So I was flapping, and then this lovely fan come to my rescue. Thank you again for the mic. You're very much appreciated.
Yes, thank you for
Um,
for future, I am, well, we are planning taking her all over Yorkshire. Know the best place in Yorkshire? Yeah, God's own county. So we'll be going all over the place. Some places are connected to places that I took her the other day.
yeah, which we're going to be talking about later.
Yeah, and some other places that are completely different from the actual, paranormal.
Yeah.
There's the Sorry, David's just popping right down.
Okay. See you in a bit, David. Thank you for coming on. Still got Declan though.
Right. Alright, Simon, thanks for coming in, mate.
Yeah,
See
thank you,
later.
Simon.
In Doncaster, there's a haunted, oh god, aircraft museum. Want to take Sherry there.
Yeah, you did mention that the first day we met, didn't you? You said about that.
Wants to take to Whitby. Me and David, then my best mate Tony, we went to Whitby. When we were November time, we couldn't get into Whitby Abbey, or was it the church inside of Whitby Abbey? And it was awesome. It was brilliant.
There's quite a few places that you're wanting to take me, and it does seem that after some very hard research over this week, that some of the places that you're wanting to in fact take me are actually linked to this person and his legend. So it's going to be very interesting. Not just because of him, just for the simple fact that it's Yorkshire. Yorkshire is a very well-known paranormal place. There is a lot of old history in Yorkshire. There are a lot of other legends and people of that place that are known that leave their names as well on buildings and stuff. So, you know, maybe like, because you're from Yorkshire, I'm not really, maybe like, maybe a little bit of a history on Yorkshire. You think some of these guys are from America and Australia and that, and they don't know England very well, and they don't know what Yorkshire is. So
Yorkshire is classed as, well, it's said to be God's own county. It's a mix of rural and industrial. There's there's
no,
thousands
over there because I'm streaming. That's over there.
Yorkshire.
Thank you.
You know, there's a lot of
Lay down and stop. Just ignore me if you hear me. I'm just trying to get him to sit down.
Vikings, Normans, you name it. Yorkshire's got it. It's got a bit of everything all throughout history. And there's paranormal to be found all over the place. Even, you know, the Industrial Revolution, things like that. It's there's so many places that are so interesting. There's a place in Bradford that I want to take you. It's called Bowling Hall.
Yeah.
Most haunted went there. I've been there. I'll tell you a little story about that. I've got a fairly new camera phone. Went into Bowling Hall. And in the main haunted bedroom, there's a sign on the door saying the haunted bedroom. Please do not take photographs.
Oh, okay.
But maybe me when is to take photos. Bear in mind this phone's 2 or 3 months old and needs to be taking perfect photos all the time. And I took photos in there. I saw him saying to me, camera. But when we came out of the place, I looked on my phone for the photos and they disappeared. And
Oh,
that
wow.
camera, that phone, never ever took another photo. Saying it took the photos, but it just went into oblivion. But that really affected my phone. It screwed my phone up. And it's a brilliant place, but it is for me now, a bit older, you know, in my life and all that crap.
Hello, Irish.
As I can't get around as much, but for Sherry and David, you know, they'll get around easy, or Declan as well. They'll get around easy and will love it. It is a beautiful place inside.
Yeah, but when we go to these locations, you don't have to go upstairs. You could just stay to the bottom areas and we take the upstairs and stuff like that. You don't need to not be part of it. You just do the downstairs. You're in the chair. You know, there'll be you. You know, there'll probably be other people with us at that time as well, at some of the times, you know what I mean? So you'll have people with you, people with us, so we'll be able to split it up.
Yeah, that's what I'm meaning. I mean, well, like,
You just can't get up the stairs because we can't lift a wheelchair up the stairs. If we could lift Alan up the stairs, we'd lift Alan up the stairs, but we can't.
no,
So,
well, yeah, it's an amazing place. That's another one that's on the hit list. Oh, there's so much.
there's loads, guys. There's like loads and loads of places up there.
As I've said, I want to take to Whitby.
Yeah.
There is another reason why I want to take it to Whitby.
Oh, yes.
What I wanted to speak about later. This. Oh. My mind has just gone blank. There's that much.
Yeah, no, this is fine. This is the main channel today. The one that Alan's talking on is the main channel today because obviously it's the only one I could get him on the live, as I wouldn't have been able to do the other live. So yeah, so this one is okay, Brian. Main chat. This is the main channel to put the links on, but just every now and again put some in the other one, and in Alan's if you can.
Come and join us on all 3 channels.
Any of you guys, you know what I mean? Any of the blues, your jobs are to put the links to each person that's on that channel in each channel. So just do that. If there's any trouble that comes in, no hiding them, just straight out, gone, bye. You know. Yeah, I know that Brian and that is going in between. I know that Casper's just. I don't know if that's Saint Casper. I don't know if he comes into your channel. I think he has looked at your channel. Pammy, are you in Alan's room? I'm in your room. I'm like there. I think I'm. I'm not BULE on my other name though. So if you want to make me BULE on my other name, if I write in the room, then I can help you out. I just write now. That's me. It's PWI investigations. Yeah. And then that's both channels then, and then if whatever one I come on, I can help you out on either name then.
Yeah, right. Yeah, flow now. Following you out.
He is, but sometimes he gets a bit whingy and that, and you have to let him go and sit in the hallway. So I haven't shut the gate right up. I've just like he can still knock it and come in, but it's not. He's gone and sat on his bed. I think he's just tired and stuff.
I'm behaving myself today, so I don't need to worry about lying on about Dash. Yeah.
Good night, Simon. Passant. Simon Passant. Okay. There was we don't know what they were in the tower, Simon. To be honest, we don't know who they are. They were just moving around.
They were just like masses, weren't they, really?
Yeah, they were like dark. There was one that was like a whitish figure, but then the other ones were dark figures, and they were just moving past the window bit. We couldn't really tell what they were or anything like that. We could just see them. Okay, Pammy. Yeah. Pamela Clyde is Pammy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, same as I've just done my own with Pamela Clyde, yeah?
Yeah, because she's got both names, hasn't she? So yeah. You'll know if it's one or if it's a fake one, because the other one won't have a blue. So you'll know which one's which.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah,
you know what I mean? And now you've got another blue in there, because you do want them, because the thing is with people on YouTube at the moment, there's a lot of trouble going on. My channel gets it a lot at the moment because of previous things. And, you know, sometimes when people do go live with me, they get people coming in their room starting with them, and I don't want I want people to be able to help your room out, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I appreciate that, thank you.
So...
something that I forgot to mention when we were on about Agbark Cemetery.
Yes.
All the K2 spikes and also temperature fluctuations.
Oh yes, yeah. There was very strange temperature fluctuations, different levels in different areas. The K2 meter was going off quite rapidly, quite a few times. Again, they were communicating to what we were saying to the K2 meter as well, weren't they? So it was really cool. It was very active there, very active, and such a stunning place, but very old. And it is the place that I said when I left with David and Alan and Declan. I said, oh, I definitely want to go back to that place, and we both agreed with that. Alan goes there quite a lot anyway, and he says he's always got quite good evidence from there. But I said to him, when I come up again, I would like to go back there.
Hi, Wonderful.
Hello, Wonderpup. Welcome to the room. How are you? Guys, please go and support Alan's channel as well. That is Dead Paranormal Memories. He is live as well, guys. Please go and support him. He is part of my team and I am part of his team. We are collaborating
And
now.
also on my screen, can you also go to Sherry's PWI and Paranormal World Investigators and show them the love, support,
And also to David's channel.
Oh yeah, and David's channel as well, please, if you don't mind.
What is David's channel?
Gaming and comedy and non-PC banter, if you like. Anyway, shut up, you. Shut up,
Hello,
you
Wonder. How are you? We do appreciate all of the support and the love. The thing is we can't. We weren't planning on coming on this late, but then it's kind of good because we know that most of our views do come from you guys across the sea. So we thought it'd be better because we know that we'd get you guys coming in because like you're different times to us. So he is a very cute dog. Dimby.
I know of an incident that happened. I don't think so, Simon. What? It's not. What is it? Yeah. Age of Buck. No, that's not. Yeah, that's Age of Buck. That cemetery, there was an incident. I think it was in the 1920s, 1930s. Because Doncaster is on the East Coast main line of England. You know, it's the main link between London and Edinburgh.
Yeah.
And that Doncaster is a major station and activity.
Hello, Paranormal Dolls.
Major travel centre. It still is today one of the top travel centres outside of London. All transport links.
What is DPM? DPM is Dead Paranormal Memories. I think we've got some funny people in the room.
Train building places in Britain, which was London, York, and Doncaster. As I've said, it's on East Coast main line, and there was a major train accident just outside the cemetery. They use the cemetery as like a triage place. Well, like an hospital. Sorted out, we needed to go to hospital and now we needed to go to a morgue. Things, yeah, they had to, it's on a place that they've got.
How are you, Deb? Paranormal Dolls?
They picked them up from the accident from straight into the cemetery in graveyard. What were they dead? Not all of them. So why are they all buried then? There wasn't all buried. There was tucking there as triage to sort out who had died, who needed urgent medical treatment, and what. No. You know. Emergency.
Glad you're okay.
There, trying to clear everything, lift tons and tons of steel off, bodies and injured. They did do eventually, but it wasn't on hand like that back in those days. How long ago? In 1920s, 1930s. Oh, when something no. They did get plenty of people to, you know,
Yeah.
They took off straight. That took him straight into. It sounds stupid, but the other place that the were is in the cemetery. As the injured and everything was picked up from the cemetery. It's not an ideal place to put people that are fighting for their life.
Exactly, that's like sitting soldiers to this fight.
But there is a lot of stories regarding that train crash and victims of it. I think there was. I don't know the bus station. No, I think it was station.
What, the train station?
No. What about the cemetery? You know, the task and the train station. Oh, it's about a mile outside the train station. I think there was about 28 that were killed and about 70 that was seriously injured. Lost limbs and things like that. I can't remember the details of it. I'll have to research it again. But it's there has been things found regarding that.
Incident.
Yeah, people have heard things, seen things, and it just.
Well, it sounds like a very interesting place, and definitely a place I would be interested in going and checking out. I like all these sort of investigations. I like the ones where, obviously I don't like what's happened to people, but I like them sort of investigations because they normally are the ones that want to talk and need help or something, you know.
Yeah. Also, while you was up here, David said to you about old mines, coal mines,
Yes, yeah, he did.
old mining villages and all that lot. Well,
Yeah,
South Yorkshire, well, Yorkshire itself is full of mining villages all over the place.
see, these were, I remember him saying about it because I said that I liked those sort of places and I'd be interested in seeing them sort of places. I like places that have got a history and, you know, places that are old, places that there's not a lot known about. You know what I mean? I do like them sort of places and I find that they get better paranormal evidence, I think. The ones that are not as known. I'm not saying that all places that are unknown ain't good for evidence. They are, but I like the ones that are not known that much, and it makes it more exciting when you get a place where it's constantly seen and many teams go to it. It kind of ruins your expectation of it because you see so many other people do it themselves. You know what I mean? So for me, I like the places where not a lot's known. It's not visited very much. You know, they're my sort of investigation places. They are, and for me, Yorkshire was a very eye-opening place for me. Obviously, like I said, I'm not very clued up on Yorkshire, but I know that Yorkshire is an old place. I know that one of the most best-known stories that happens to be true comes from that place as well. But you know, I know it's old, and I know that there's a lot of history behind it. But to actually go up there and see only a few of the places, because that place has got loads of places, and I'm going to see a lot of them. But just a few places that I got to experience and see took my breath away, well and truly. So I can imagine what these other places are going to be like. They're definitely, Yorkshire's definitely a place if you love paranormal. Definitely. So we done the church. We went and looked at a woods after in the daytime. That was a very interesting place. We only done a short walk up there. I have got it on one of my videos that I've put up. I'm sure that was the place that I was walking and I thought I see something at the top of the pathway that was moving or something, and we were walking. There was me, Declan, David, and Dash that went on that because Alan was having a rest and stuff because he'd been driving a lot. So we went to a woods as well, in the daytime. We went to the old village.
Oh, yeah.
That was absolutely stunning. It was absolutely amazing. Very, very film set, like Alan had said. Very much set out like that. I said it was a bit like Emmerdale sort of thing, but not as many houses in Emmerdale, obviously. But just the whole thing, it was just absolutely amazing. I mean, you was going around the village, you could tell it was old, and the way it was set out, and I just could not believe what I was seeing, you know, in this village. And then we went to the church there as well. And
I think Casper. How are you? The that village is called Open. And solely through research during today, I found some information out that is unbelievable, actually. To what we're going to be talking about in a bit. I was shocked to find out. There's a lot more around this area connected to this than I originally thought.
hello, Pammy. Yeah, no, there is a lot, and that place was just wow. Hello, Pokey. It was just like I just could not believe what I was seeing, and I couldn't believe that places like that was still like around as well. I was like, wow. Obviously, I know that, but for me, I've not been to a lot of those sort of places, which is what I really wanted to do. So to be there and experience it was just absolutely amazing. I've seen a lot of places, been to a lot of places, but not them sort of places, and wow, it did blow me away.
Thanks for coming in, and also for coming in, and you're welcome for that.
Yeah, no, thank you for supporting Alan, everyone, and me.
We all truly appreciate all the support, all of you, on
We do.
all 3 streets now. You know, we really appreciate your support. It's brilliant. Thank you.
Yeah, so you guys are awesome, and just thank you for loving and supporting us the way you do and being so loyal. We do love you, like Alan said, and you're everything, guys. So going back to the thing, so obviously back to the investigation bits. Yeah, we went to this village, we went to the church. I'd done some EVPs at the church. Haven't got to listen to them properly yet, so tonight we'll reveal all of that, hopefully. I know that they're quite long, so I don't know if I'm just going to leave one of my streams going for a little bit longer after me and Alan have stopped talking. I don't know, but we will be getting the EVPs in somehow. It depends on what time Alan's got to shoot off and go to bed or anything. I don't think he's got any plans at the minute, but I don't know. But that's what I was doing. But yeah, we went to the church and that as well there. Absolutely stunning. Like I said, dates back to the 1800s, probably before that, but there weren't many graves that were showing that they were older than 1800s. So we went to that place in the daytime, and then we done the investigations at the hotel room. Hotel room. we were going to go to the woods, but we decided we weren't going to because we've been on the go for a couple of days. There was a lot of stuff going on at my hotel room on the first day, so we wanted the first day that I got there, so we wanted to do an investigation for that. So we decided we weren't going to go to the woods in the evening. So to be quite honest, the hotel room was mad.
Yeah. It was mental.
They're all on my oh no, I haven't got anything up for the hotel yet. I'll be putting a video up on YouTube tomorrow. But the other videos to the investigation places are up on Facebook and on YouTube, yes, because I posted them up. The ones that I've put up, which were Sherwood Forest, the church, the village, the little clips from the the daytime tour of the woods that we went to on the first day. There was a lot of pictures because we also went to a castle. There is also a video of that. Obviously, we couldn't get into the castle or anything because it was closed, but I walked round the side of it. That was absolutely amazing. Even though it was in ruins, it still was in pretty good shape and stood up pretty well. And castles are another weak spot for me. I love castles as well, so for me that was absolutely amazing. I've got a few videos of that up as well. Yeah, that is a place I definitely want to go to. Definitely, I do love castles and stuff. Hello, Dark Prince Lucy. How are you, my sweetness? Go on, carry on.
Conisbrough Castle, it's from the Plantagenet era, which is well, it's the Civil War era. It was
So around what would it was that around was that around medieval times?
yeah, basically
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm very good, thank you, Dark Prince Lucy. I hope you're well yourself. Yeah, no, that was an amazing place, and it was kind of gutting that I couldn't get in to see it. But yeah, Adam said that he was gonna definitely take me back there to see it when it is open. It's an absolutely stunning place, and Alan said that at night time they light it up so it can be seen better. Hello, Rock G. Welcome to the room. Hope you're okay, fam. Everyone's starting to come in now. We've got 4 people in Paranormal World Investigators, 8 people in PWI. How many we got in Dead Paranormal? We've got 3 people in your room. That's good. Welcome to you all. I hope that you are well.
Yes, welcome.
That's good. I'm glad that you're okay, Dark Prince. How comes he's not hang on a minute. Keep going, it's alright. If you hear me just mumble on, just carry on going. Sometimes I do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've all heard of a city called York. Well, that is another place that Sherry will be visiting in the not too distant future. That place, every inch of that place has paranormal activity. It's from Romans.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
The works again. Famous highwayman, not Nick Turpin. He was on there. It's
Don't be doing that, Roxy. Just stay strong. And I'm glad you're here.
He was doing some work in this basement, and he heard some strange noises, which sounded like footfall on rock and stone, and he couldn't see anything at first.
Okay, Pammy.
The noises were building and building, and he eventually saw a small sentry of Roman soldiers marching through the building, coming through the walls and going out.
Oh, wow. See, them sort of places are my sort of places. I'd have loved to see that.
He could see York. I don't know his name. York. Oh my God. He was a plumber. God, he's leaving out of thinking. Anyway, yeah. That had a massive
Hello, Elizabeth.
Roman garrison. Fought there. Oh, everything. It was just so. It is so unreal, that place. I still love the place. They've got medieval Gothic cathedral and a world famous window in it. The big rose window of York Cathedral. It is unreal.
Not telling you.
Everywhere you look is thanks, Casper. Everywhere you look in York, there's something around every corner.
Oh, yeah.
It's. I would go out on a limb and I would say York is the most paranormal active place in Britain.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Like, I've only seen a couple of the places and that, and they were majorly active. And, I, you know, like, I've heard of other teams saying that are from England that have been them ways, and they've said about how active, you know, Yorkshire is. And that if you're an investigator and you've got a passion for the paranormal, go to that place. It's the paranormal century over there, and I'm telling you, any investigator that comes from across seas, America, go to Yorkshire. Believe me, the place is absolutely out of this world. Even the scenery, not just the investigations itself, you know, even the scenery, the buildings, the places you can visit, everything is just absolutely stunning, very haunted, and, you know, it is a paranormal investigator's dream to go. Yorkshire is just wow. That's all I can keep saying is wow. You know.
Yorkshire is Britain's biggest county.
Yeah.
It's so vast. We've got moors, you know, country roads along moors and everything. I could take
To be
you all
honest,
over those places and you would love it.
it's really weird. Like, it's hard to explain Yorkshire. Yorkshire is kind of a place that's got a bit of every sort of era in it. It's really weird. It has. You know, I mean, there are up-to-date buildings, but there are buildings from different centuries, different times. You know, you very much feel when you go there, you go back in the past, definitely. And
I don't know, Sherry, if you've ever seen pictures of one street in particular in York. It's called Shambles.
no. See, like I said, I only know certain things about Yorkshire. I'm not very that clued up on Yorkshire. I know it's like one of the biggest counties of England, and it's very paranormal orientated. But I don't really know about Yorkshire. Obviously, I know about Sherwood Forest and all that, but no, I don't really know about Yorkshire, but it's definitely a place. I don't want to do research because I don't like to research. I like to find out about places. Obviously, with the person and the situation that we're going to talk about later, we have done research because it's really, really good. It's a big legend, so you guys need to be able to know a lot about this person. But normally when I go on investigations, I like to go blind. I like to see what I can pick up, see what the guys know about the place after I've picked up the stuff, and then maybe after I've been there once or twice, that's when I will start to do research, because then it's more about not going there to see if I get an experience. It's then about going there and trying to get to the bottom of what these spirit people are around for still, and seeing if they need help and stuff. But obviously the first couple of times you go there, it is to get a feel for the place and an understanding, and then after that it is about the spirits. And yes, you still investigate, you still do EVPs and that, but it's more trying to find out what they need. You know what I mean? So for me, I try not to do the research on places for the first couple of times, and then after that it's different, because it's a different look at it then, because I've seen it a few times. But the place that we're going to talk about later, we needed to do research on, which, you know, half the reason we haven't been on sooner like we was meant to be is because we were drained from the investigations we'd done. When I got home, had felt drained, and I'd been unwell a couple of times with headaches and stuff, and as well as I was doing my research, I was doing my videos, Alan was doing his stuff as well. So, you know, after doing the investigation, where we was meant to come on live and we was meant to talk, we decided that our health and us getting ourselves back to as normal as we possibly could was the first important thing to do, so that when we did come to talk to you guys, we would be with it. You know what I mean? So it's really important, because when you do places like this and you do things like this, it's so important that when you're going to talk and you're going to bring these subjects out, that you look into it very, very deeply. Yeah, when we do our investigations and stuff like that, it's different, because like I said, I like to be blind. But when it's things that you've been to, people have seen evidence of you being to, and you've already said about a few things you've picked up, it's then important that them sort of places you do find the evidence on. You know what I mean? Because you know, it's crazy, guys. You know, like, it takes a lot to be an investigator. It takes a lot to have channels, yeah, because I think a lot of people think, oh, well, all they do is put the laptop on, talk their bums off, and that's it. No. It's the preparation to get the investigations done. It's then going back, coming home, going through every single inch and ounce of evidence you have got, putting the bits that you think are the most important out there. For me, I like to put my videos up full. I don't like interrupting with them or doing anything. So, you know, you've got that side of it. Then you've got to prepare the stream, and you've got to know what you've got to talk about, and you've got to work with the other guys that are going to be on the stream with you, so you kind of both get an idea of what's going to be done and what's going to be said, you know. And then, you know, it's not easy to come online and start talking. It's not easy to be professional. It's not easy to set an example to people. It can be hard, and it can put you on a spot at times, but I think that's why people like us like what we do so much, because it's always a trying, a testing, and an exciting time when you're an investigator. I find that, even though there's a lot of stresses and headaches and you've got so much stuff you have to deal with, at the same time it's so rewarding when you've got everything you've done together and you're able to bring it to light. It's absolutely amazing.
Oh, definitely.
You know what I mean? Like, and I'm telling you, me and Alan, and a few of my guys that have been helping us out to get evidence for what we're going to talk about later, you know, hello nerdy tags, sweetie, I hope you're okay. You know, they've helped as well. But we've done so much research and we have really, really looked into what we could find about this person, you know what I mean? For us, like, obviously, coming from England, we already know about this guy and the places that he lived in quite well anyway, but when we get onto him, there's just so many different versions of stories about him that you kind of have to do the research to get the facts, sort of thing, you know what I mean? And it's no different with investigations. You know, even though I like I said, I like to go in blind, there are just sometimes certain places where you don't go in blind and you do need to know about certain places, you know what I mean? Most of them you can go in blind, do what you want, but there are certain places that you do need to be careful of, and you do need to do your research. You need to understand that place, you know. So for me, oh my God, I am so sorry, Rock G, that your auntie passed away. I'm sending you love and blessings, sweetheart, and I hope that her soul rests, my darling.
Same from us as well.
And from Dead Paranormal as well, sweetheart. You know, we've got so many plans, guys. There's so many good things coming up. I know that Dead Paranormal are trying to work out some sort of t-shirt thing to make that can kind of indicate me and them together as a team, you know. So we've got that. We've got some really cool, amazing bits coming up. There's meant to be a week-long festival to do with Robin Hood that we're meant to be going to. There's lots of places that Alan is wanting to take me as well. I am planning, when I do go back up there to go to this Robin Hood festival, I am planning on staying in the same hotel again for a couple of days. Just for the simple fact that the evidence I got in my room at number 9, that was very active. I'd spoke to fellow people that work there, and they'd said they being cleaners and that, they've experienced paranormal stuff in most of the rooms. So for that reason, I would like to go back there for a couple of days because it's evidence. I'm an investigator. Even though it spooked me out being in there at times, and the atmosphere in there at times was overbearing, it gave me some of the best bloody paranormal evidence I've had. It was absolutely amazing. The room, there was banging, knocking, apparitions. There was spikes on the SLS that Alan and the guys were running. K2 hits, EVPs. Just so much stuff going on in that room. Alan and David and that was sitting on the bed. They felt the bed move. I felt the same thing. They could feel themselves being touched. David was scratched. Alan had something done to his back. Not like he had a mark, but he felt something on his back or something. There was just so much stuff going on in that room. It was absolutely out of this world. You know, it was a bit creepy at the same time, but yeah. And I stayed there the 3 days. The first day, Alan had got dressed and was about to like come back and, you know, come and sit up with me at night. But luckily I got off to sleep the first day, but there was so much activity going on in that room. The second night, yeah, it was active, but I kind of got used to it. I think they'd settled. Then the third night, because obviously they knew I was going to be going home. Obviously I didn't end up going home till Sunday, but I left the hotel on the Saturday. The Friday night, they knew this was happening, so then they did the repeat of the Wednesday night, but a bit better because there was an apparition on the bed and noises and bangs and things being heard. I'd done a few EVPs, you know, there was just so much stuff going on, and you know, I do need to go back to that hotel for that reason. And to be honest, it wasn't that horrible to staying there. It was actually quite a nice place. they seem like nice people, so I enjoyed it, and it's very dog friendly, so I was very happy. And it's not that expensive either, so I was going to have a few days there, then I was going to be staying with Alan and the lads for the rest of it, because we're meant to be going, like I said, we're meant to be going to this Robin Hood festival. While being up there, if Alan wants to talk a bit about it, because I know Alan and I like talking about this bit, but while we were up there and we went to, obviously we're not going to go into detail about what happened at Sherwood Forest yet, but what I will say one bit that I want Alan to talk about was the fact that when we was up at Sherwood Forest, we actually went and spoke to the staff in the room, which I am going to be putting the videos up of that as well. I'll let Alan speak a little bit. Obviously at the minute, what Alan's going to speak to you about, we've not heard officially yet, but yeah, Alan, if you just say to him about that, you know, this is your stream just as much as mine. It was you that invited me up there, so.
Yeah, right. As Sherry said, we went into visitor centre, speaking to several members of staff. One of them was like a manager of the centre. Then we told
Hello, Bridget.
them about what we are, what we do, and what we're like as people. You know, respectful and all that lot. And we told them that we'd be interested in doing like overnight
Oh yes,
session at Sherwood Forest and would they mind?
Alan, I'm going to let you talk, but I'm just going to go and shut this door and make myself a cup of tea because my throat's hurting a little bit.
Yeah, no.
Alright? Just so that you don't get no interruption of the kettle doing whatever it's whistling. Right, I'll be back in a minute, guys. Just listen to Alan. Alan will carry on talking about these staff.
Sexy stuff were amazing, really nice people to talk to and everything, and they listened, and they were really interested in what we were saying to them, and they really respected us what we were talking about, what we'd like to do instead of just taking it for granted and going and doing it. To give us some information about events and things, you know, like the Robin Hood Festival in August. We were really impressed. We did our respect for them and for the forest itself. That we'd go and ask them, you know, because there's a lot of unscrupulous people around and they just go and do it. But that ain't us either of us, you know. Both have full respect for people's properties and not just go and party. So, they give me a leaflet and an email address to see, and I've not told Sherry home. I emailed Sherwood Forest to again, you know, to try and seek permission to do it overnight. Within hours, I received a reply from them, and it received a reply basically said thank you for respecting us, and we just had a visitor centre built several £1 million. There's still a lot of work going on with it, you know, and they just don't want anybody just crashing into their place, if you like, you know. It just makes it all worth it for everybody. If everybody's got respect for the place, you know.
Yeah, no, that's fine. You've put a lot of links in, Brian, so thank you, darling. That's fine to just chill now. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Yeah, I'll just quickly say, yeah, it was amazing talking to the members of staff. We did show our gratitude. We didn't want to be these teams that would just turn up on places and expect it's okay to do it. We did ask permission. So for that reason, hopefully we will get this investigation. The people were amazing. They look after the woods and the major oak tree, absolutely amazing. They were really nice people. I heard Alan saying that, yeah, you've got the Robin Hood Festival. They've also got another festival in June to do with pagan and Wiccan witches and stuff like that. They do spiritual festivals as well. So, but we weren't going to be able to make that one because I hadn't that long been up here. So we said about the August one because for me, I am and Alan's already made it quite clear, and I've made it quite clear in a few videos. I am a massive Robin Hood fan, a massive one, for reasons even more so now. But yeah, massive fan of him and his men and Marion and all that. And I was, you know, it was just so amazing to be at that place and so amazing to talk to the members of staff. And like Alan said, they seem very interested in what we do. They very much appreciated the fact that we had the respect to ask them if it was okay. Looking forward to even going back there, even if we don't get a nighttime investigation, but I'm hoping we will. But if we don't, definitely still going to go and do a few things in the daytime or something. We could just go and find an area if we rent out a scooter for Alan so he can get round a bit better. We could go to an area that's a bit quieter and maybe do EVPs and stuff, but doing a full-blown investigation is not something we would do because it's out of respect. You know, if a couple of EVPs and a little bit of a video is not going to hurt, but getting everything out without the permission is just not right. You know what I mean? I don't feel right just going on there and doing that sort of thing, and neither does Alan. We do have respect for what we do and what we work for. You know, we do want to go places with our paranormal teams and we do want to be known. So to get that way, you've got to be a respectful team and somebody that respects the spirits, the places that they go to and the people that may work within there as well, which is what me and Alan are about. Like I said, we're not really going into very much detail about Sherwood Forest at the minute, as you notice, guys, for a reason. But you know, for me, you know, obviously, yeah, the highlight was Sherwood Forest, but for me, it was the investigations. It was meeting Alan and David and Declan as well. You know, like I said, when I first went down to, was going down to see Alan, I was really nervous. When they got here and they picked me up, we were fine. You know, my expectations on Alan, I liked Alan and that before I'd even met them anyway. I liked their channel, I liked the way that they are. But it just made it even better meeting them, and it's made me able to see them in a different light and different to what I see them online, the same as they have with me. And I see how professional they were and how dedicated and how much passion they have for the paranormal, just like I do. And you know, the responses and the things that we got together was a clear sign that we should be working together, definitely. Some of the things that have happened that were meant to happen, we've established that now. We was meant to go to Sherwood Forest, we was meant to do these things, you know what I mean? But when like I said, I was nervous when I first was meeting them, and then when I got there, it was just absolutely amazing. They looked after me, I looked after them. Very true guys, very real in what they do, very dedicated, and you know, David and Declan. Well, Declan, I do feel he's got some sort of ability, but he's still quite new at it, so he's got to learn quite a lot. But he's very good at what he does already, and I'm just so glad that he's joined Alan and David's team. Then you've got obviously Alan. Alan picks up on things and feels things. Very real at what he does. A genuine guy. David has got abilities. David feels and senses things around as well. Picks up names, stuff like that. Absolutely amazing. I've heard some very cool stories while I was up there from Alan and David about things that they've been able to pick up from complete strangers and stuff like that. That these guys are absolutely the real deal. Nothing fake about them. They clearly love and only care for the paranormal and for their team and for those that support them, which is what I'm about as well. I'm real. I love the paranormal. I respect my family, the people that support me. You know, I respect my spirit people as well, their family as well. That is how Alan is, you know. And, you know, it wasn't a hard decision for either of us to say, shall we join together and do some of this work together. We've got some amazing evidence being together. And straight away we both were like, yep, definitely. Like, straight away. Like, you know, we had experiences while I was there. David and Alan and Declan themselves have noticed and realised how real I am as well. They got to have experiences. And they, you know, they've seen things happen on channel where I've communicated with spirits and stuff, but they actually see it with their eyes physically. They see me channeling, and I was able to pick up a little girl that came through that has met Alan and David on the numerous accounts from a graveyard, and some of the stuff that she'd said to Alan and that through me finalised them on how real I am, because there would be no way that the stuff that was being said by her I would have known.
No.
There is no way in hell.
I have specific questions into, you know, certain things that I believe, from what I picked up prior, and
It does.
it was 100% exactly the same as what I'd already got.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew that Sherry was real.
Yeah, no, I know that, but I mean, like, you know, that you get these people that like that they know that I'm real and they see it, but when you see it physically in front of that person, it's so much more of an experience than seeing me on YouTube channels.
Yeah.
You know, to completely get what I do and feel what I do, you need to be with me, is what I'm saying. It is amazing, and they loved it. And you know, I'd done an experiment with Alan's son David where I stood behind him and I was making him feel what this little girl was putting through me, and he was picking up on areas that he was feeling, that I was feeling through her. And that's when she came out. And David was kind of getting an inkling on that he might have known who the girl was, but then Alan clicked straight onto who it was. And like Alan was saying, he asked her questions that no way I would know or anybody else would know. And you know, he was asking her specific questions that stood out for the investigations he's had there to do with her as well. And she was able to answer them the way that it was done. And to that point, and that clearly, that it made Alan quite emotional coming into contact with her that way. Obviously, he's felt her, he knows when she's around, but to actually have her physically go through someone and speak to him and show her gratitude and love towards him, because she did make that very clear, that she had respect for Alan and the boys. So, you know, it did make Alan quite emotional hearing from her, and he said that, he goes, it was quite emotional, and it affected me hearing from her, but it was nice at the same time. And you know, You've got to be there to experience it completely. Guys, you get to see it, yes. Yes, you get to experience it. Yes, you hear them and stuff. But until you actually physically come sit in a room with me and watch me do it, you've not seen anything yet. Seriously. So, carry on, Alan.
That night, when we got the girl, the young girl, am I right to say her name out?
Yeah, of course you can, yeah.
Yeah, a little girl called Emily. Shut up, you! David. Anyway, it's actually witnessed that, seeing him on a video, yeah, it's amazing, but multiply that by a million, you know, to see it in real life and to get responses that correlate with what I already know. As Sherry said, she didn't realise that she didn't know what I was going to
There wouldn't have been no physical way of knowing, because the stuff that she was coming out with and you was coming out with were things personal to you. Not even you would put that over a social media or anything, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? I am the real deal, and I've got a lot of haters at the moment that are trying to say different, but I am the real deal, guys. So's Alan, so's all the other guys that come in here, you know what I mean? Like, that they are the real deal. These guys, all of these guys in here are amazing. Like Brian's saying, I've had experiences with Brian where I've been talking to him, messaging, texting on Messenger, not on a video chat, just texting him, and something happened in his house, and I was like, don't worry, they're just letting you know that they're there, that's why they banged. And he goes, how the hell did you know that they banged? I said, because I'm real at what I do. You know what I mean? How can I be in England and Brian's in Ireland and I'm able to pick up on what a spirit's just done in his front room when there's no video camera on, nothing? You can't see nothing. It was just texting like what they're doing in the group chat, where you can't see each other, they're just texting. That's what it was. I've had other people that come in here that I've communicated with their loved ones. I've known stuff that you wouldn't be able to know. You know, I don't know what else people have to do to be able to prove that they're the real deal. You know, I get it, because there are those out there that try to pretend there's something they're not. But we're not all like that. And a lot of us are real. You know what I mean? Hello, St. Casper. Welcome back. You know, it was just, it was an amazing experience for Alan and that to see me that way. And it was an amazing experience for me to see Alan and David and Declan the way that they are. You know, they're all got abilities. And obviously, Declan don't use his abilities, but he was feeling things. He did say that he could feel when he was a couple of things. But obviously, Alan and David have. So it was just nice to be able to stand with other people that are like me. Not completely like me, but like me. And it was just nice to work with other people that get what I'm doing, understand it, share the same passion as what I do. You know, yes, we like to have a laugh, but we like our people to feel that they are there with us. That is what we're about. We like our people to feel they're there in that moment with us. We like to have a laugh, but when it comes to us having to be serious, we are serious. We are professional. You know, no professional team needs to go around with a scowling face and not laugh or have a joke. You know, spirits want you to act normal around them. They're people. Why would you act any different to what that you would have been like if they were alive? Well, why would you? It's fine to sit there and laugh and have a joke and say things, because It's normal to them and it's normal to us. It is so much more uncomfortable for us ourselves and for the spirit people when you try to act and be something you're not.
Hi, Paranormal Circle.
Hello, Paranormal Circle. Welcome to the rooms. Yeah, no. But you know, guys, Dead Paranormal Memories, Alan, David and Declan, absolutely awesome guys, real. If you have not supported them yet, please go and support them. You need to go and support them. They are really good. They are now working with me and I'm working with them. Like Alan said earlier, we've got a lot of future plans coming up, one of them being the Robin Hood week. Which we're going to be doing a lot of filming, but I'm hoping that we're going to get to a couple of places as well. We've already discussed about that a little bit. You know, we've got a lot of plans and stuff, and you know, like I say to everyone, if you're thinking of going into the paranormal field or you're thinking of doing these sort of things, always make sure you sit and think before you do it, because I'm telling you, it is a 100% commitment. Same as if you want to open your abilities, it's 100% commitment. Once you do it, you can't stop. You can't just expect to do it and then stop and everything will go away. It don't happen like that. You know, the paranormal isn't something you should take lightly. It isn't something you should think, oh well, I'll do it for a little while and then I'll stop. No. Don't get me wrong, I've had my moments where I've been close to leaving because of numerous things, but I haven't gone for a reason. You know, we're meant to be here, we're meant to do this work. That is what we're meant to do, you know, and don't go into it if you've got a faint heart and you fear easily, because it just won't work, or at least learn on the fear prospect of it. Don't go in and do things on your own and put yourself at risk if you don't know what you're doing. Always be protected. Always make sure that you understand and have an understanding of the spirit world before you even think of going into being an investigator or even opening abilities and stuff. Make sure you have an understanding for everything. You know, understanding of different spirits, different energies, different places, different meanings for why they're here. How you get rid of get rid of negative. How you work with the good, how you send them over, how you protect them. All these sort of things are very important. I'm not saying don't go and investigate, but just don't go in there unprotected, and don't mess with things you don't understand. Okay? Because 9 times out of 10, being an investigator, doing the paranormal is a good thing. But there is always going to be that negative side, which every true investigator knows, that when you're an investigator, you're never safe. You're never safe. You always got your eyes wide open. You know the risks. You know the things that can happen. So always be wise as well, guys, and don't try and bite off too much. Yeah? Respect them. Don't try and be a smart ass. Just respect them and treat them like bloody people. That is what they are. And be safe. Not just for yourself or for people that support you, but for your families as well. People don't realise this. When they go off and they don't do the protection and they don't protect themselves and they don't do this, then they wonder why their homes become haunted. Why their homes start getting hauntings in them. If you're not going to protect yourself, you're practically leaving yourself and your home and your family open to anything to come to it. You know what I mean? Yes, sometimes when you do the protection, things can still get through. But there are other things you can do to get rid of it. But just please, guys, like if you're thinking seriously in going into the paranormal, it's not a circus. That's very true, Brian. It's not a circus act. It's not fake. It's not make-believe. It's very real. And it can be very dangerous. So always be wise, always be sensible, always be protected, and always be respectful. Good or bad spirit. Don't matter what they are. Good, bad, respect goes a long way.
That's right, Ryan. It's not like a circus act at all. You've got to have 100% commitment. You can't do it half-hearted.
No, you can't.
You're going to end up in trouble. If people don't get it seriously, not just well, mentally and physically, it's not worth the hassle. If you can't do it properly, then go in with full commitment. Don't bother.
Exactly, and don't go on to places you don't know stuff about, and don't go breaking the rules and breaking into buildings and places without asking for permission, guys. It's so important. If you show the respect and the love for what you do, then you'll get respect and love back. Okay? If you're going to go breaking into places and doing bad things, then expect to get the law on your back. That's your own fault for acting in an undecent way. Okay? If the place is there, there's never anybody there, and you know that it's safe to go into, then do it. But when you've got these buildings with things up round it and warning signs and that, don't enter it. There is a reason why. You know what I mean? If you know it's safe, but it's saying not to be entered in, it's because they don't want you in there. If you want an investigation, go and ask for permission. Go and ask for permission. Respect and loyalty goes a long way.
It's like that chapel in Hyde Park Cemetery.
Yeah.
I would love to get in there, but it's all fenced up with signs all over.
The chapel is stunning. It is. It is stunning. And when you showed me it, I was like, oh, it's a shame it's got that fencing around it. Some investigators would have broke through that. You know what I mean? But we didn't. We had the respect and was like, well, it's got a fence round it, so it's no entry, so we ain't going to enter it. We'll just stand on the outside of it. And we still got amazing stuff. But, these places that have these boards and these fences are up for a reason. It's either because it's unsafe and it's dangerous, or, there may have been reported history of paranormal that goes in there that's too dangerous that they can't allow people to go in there. So always take notice of the signs and that. If you see a sign saying danger, keep out, keep out. Don't go in there thinking you're big and that you're going to be alright, because you don't know that. No one knows that. Not even people that have got abilities know if they're going to be okay. I can't tell you when I'm going to be alright and when I'm not going to be alright.
The chapel at Hyde Park Cemetery.
Mm.
I believe, I'm not 100% certain, but I believe they are trying to raise money to restore it.
That'd be amazing if they restore it, because it's a stunning little building, isn't it? It's beautiful.
It's a strange little place, but it's a stunning little place, and I can say.
Oh, okay, Brian. Thank you for coming in, my darling, and thank you for putting our links and everything out. And God bless you. Love, light, and blessings, sweetheart. And I hope you sleep well and peacefully. Any other blues in the room, guys? Brian is going to bed now. Go to the top of the page. You will see all links to mine, to Alan's channels. Please take over Brian's modding, because he's going to bed because he's got work in the morning. Love you, Brian. Thank you for coming in, sweetie pie. Love from all of us.
Good night.
Yeah, Brian's BPG 5012. So, no. What I'll do is I'll message you tomorrow, Brian. You'll have to catch up on the rest of our streams that we've done tonight. We weren't planning on it being a short one. We was gonna be going proper on it. So, love you, Brian. Thank you, and from Alan and that as well. So yeah, the chapel, guys. Wow, chapel was amazing. And if it's true what Alan's saying, that they're thinking of refurbing it, I think that would be a really good thing to do. I do think that would be a really good thing to do. Okay, sweet.
Thank you, Miss Smith. And thanks for joining us all the way from a while.
Yes, thank you.
You could also open another couple of tabs up for Paranormal World Investigation.
Investigations.
Yeah,
Yeah, PWI investigations.
you know, we've got like 3 live streams going on at once. Just going into things that we've recently been working on.
So what have we done so far, Alan? We've spoke about the investigations.
Yeah,
I've said my bit about what I thought about meeting you guys. You've done it as well.
yeah,
We've kind of gone into detail about what we're doing in the future, but we don't want to be giving too much out because it's always good when there's surprises.
oh, definitely.
You know what I mean? So, but we have got some really, really good stuff coming up. We have. Robin Hood one we're looking really, really looking forward to, along with all of the other investigations. Obviously, the next thing is the Robin Hood and the little investigations that we're going to do before that as well. But we've got some really good places. I'm hoping that Paranormal Wales UK is going to get back to me about this castle and everything going on, because I'm hoping that these guys could possibly come down and be with us on the investigations, because it would be nice to have us, if we're working as a team, we might as well go to these places together, you know what I mean? So, and they're must-see places, just like the places in Yorkshire. So, we've got a lot of plans going on. I think that it would be a really good idea that maybe once or twice a week or something, maybe we do some streams together where we use the spirit boxes and stuff. We see what we can get and collaborate over streams, bring a few other people in, get people into it, get people wanting to work with other people. You alright, Alan?
Sorry?
Are you alright? I could see you pulling a face. You in pain?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and I see, I've got used to it. Hello, Bridget, my darling. So yeah, we've got a lot of stuff going on, guys. We have got a lot of stuff, a lot of exciting stuff. Obviously, we wanted to talk about the investigations and stuff. What I would like to do is maybe, what are you wanting to do, Alan? Are you wanting to talk about Sherwood Forest and Robin now, or would you like to listen to a few of the EVPs and some of the little videos that I've done to see if, so the guys can see?
If you don't mind doing that first, yeah.
What, doing the, doing what, the Robin Hood?
The EVPs and things.
Right, what we'll do then, guys, is I will put the EVPs on from the investigations over the 3 days that I was up with Alan and David and Declan and that from Dead Paranormal Memories. We'll put them on. Then I will show you some videos, and then I will get me and Alan to sit there and we will tell you the bit that we're dying to talk to you about. Really cool bits. All of it we wanted to talk to you about, but there's just some really exciting stuff as well. So what we do is we'll start off with the EVPs. So like I said, they're from over the week, the 3 days I was away, but there's also a couple of EVPs I'd done last night as well, which has got some pretty cool bits. I just want to see if I can find a speaker or something to plug in it to make it louder. Hang on. Sorry guys, I'm all over the place at the minute. I'd like to know where my speakers were. Oh, nearly knocked that off then. Right, that's strange because I can't find the bloody EVP. Not the EVP, the So yeah, we'll plug it into the laptop, guys, and then what we'll do is we'll set the EVP up. What I'll do is I'll move the mic over here a little bit more so the speaker hasn't got to go out too far. Just let me know, guys, if you can hear all right. Oh, now I've put the EVP down somewhere. Oh, shit, man. Right, just got to find where they start, guys. Hang on.
PWI, Paranormal World Investigator / PWI Investigations. This is Sherry, the leader, is the 9th of May 2019, doing a live EVP session in my home. Good spirits, I give you permission to come forward and communicate with me.
It's my home.
This is PWI, Paranormal World Investigators / Dead Pub.
Yeah, that's the one. It's not in the right there.
Memories. We are live at a church in Doncaster, Yorkshire, in a village. We are at a grave side of where some spirits are wanting to communicate. Now that I'm standing here.
Right, hang on. Here we go. Right, if I just put this back up like that, so that you alright, Adam?
Struggling a bit now.
And you got a pillar or something to sit on?
This is PWI, Paranormal World Investigators / Dead Paranormal Memories.
Can you hear it, guys? Just say yes if you can hear it.
Yorkshire, in a village.
Good.
We are at a grave side of where some spirits are wanting to communicate. Now that I'm standing here, I am feeling a male and a female, feeling maybe a husband and wife. You can't really read the writing either because it's really old. Yeah. Some of it, like, we've got this gravestone here. Someone's pulling me to that as well, though. There is definitely
Go
a
lay
husband
down
and
because
wife
I'm doing
energy
the
I'm
EVP.
feeling. So it's the 9th of May 2019. If there are any spirits of people that would like to communicate with us, can you please do so?
And they're done.
Husband and wife, is this you?
This is at the church, guys. This is at the church.
This is a young lady that was 16 years old. He passed away at the age of 68, and this young lady here passed away at the age of 16. Daughter of...
Thank you,
To me, they
Casper.
look famous, they look rich. They look rich. They have money. If you would like to communicate with us, could you talk to us? Tell us your story, tell us about you. Let us know that you're here. We don't come in any disrespect, we come with respect, love and light. We just want to communicate with you. You have a very beautiful resting place here. Could you talk to us? We mean you no harm. We do not want to disrespect you. we want you to be at peace and be at rest, but we would really like it if you would communicate with us. We've got newer graves over here, guys, as well. Look, as you can see, we've got some flowers and stuff set up. God bless their souls. So we've got some newer places up here as well, guys. Still the stones are quite old looking though, but there are some little plants and stuff put down. There looks like a little child or somebody's passed away there. There's a little kid with some teddy bear that's blessed. It's a stunning place. I'm going to walk round to the front of the church because we didn't get that coming in, but we'll go back over it so the guys are not running. If there are any spirits that want to communicate with us, you can do so, but we ask that you stay to the confines of this location when we leave, for we're in the love and the light of our Lord and the Divine. But you can please talk to us while we're here.
Can hear whispering.
We've had a really eventful day yesterday doing the investigations, and then we're out again today. We had some really cool stuff going on in the hotel room of mine, even though it was quite creepy. I'm just going to walk round to the front quickly to get the front. I'm just going to walk round the front to get the front. Yeah, and then we'll be back. Right, so we've got the graves and stuff here, guys. These are the 1800s and stuff like that. Walking past the church. Right up there with my dash. Please talk to us. Want to know about
something then as well.
No harm. There's not.
Guys, anything you hear through the EVPs, write it in the rooms.
Some of them have not been named and stuff. Got the church, which is here. It's absolutely stunning, guys. Got lights to light up the church. Got an old, beautiful, stunning memorial there. Crossing that over there. It's a stunning place, guys. Very, very, very old. Hello, you guys. You alright? Love, light, blessings. I am the cave, the crunch, and the life. And then on the other side it says...
Hey, Nerdy.
Which we'll show in a minute. But yeah, that's the church and that, guys. It is rainy again today, so we're probably not going to stay out in the weather too
Hello to the guys on the Paranormal World Investigators, 21 people. Likes, thank you guys, 3 people, hello.
Yeah, because you ain't going to be able to drive, we're going in the wall. Okay.
We are doing EVPs.
I don't drive because I've got no licence.
Yes, I know. That's all I need. Yeah, insurance. Insurance. Language. You like.
Lovely.
Yes, he does apologise.
I'm glad you're back, Nerdy.
I will warn you. That's why he does that sometimes. Diagnosed.
Yeah, Simon. Sherry. Was filming all night. There was some immense activity in a hotel room.
It was crazy. There was scratches going on with you guys, pushes. The bed was being shook. It shook when I was in the bed. That's what made me get up. Because I got shook.
When me and my dad were sat in bed, the bed's on the floor. It's one of them that's attached to it.
It's like a base floor sort of bed thing, isn't it?
Like the person who goes to get around to 390, and that's like small.
Yeah.
And it would hit from underneath the bottom and vibrated, and it was solid. Yeah, it was really solid. Yeah. And me and my dad were sat in bed and we felt like we both felt it at the same time. We both reacted at the same time.
I had this experience as well, guys. I could feel the bed moving.
Yeah, no, and obviously I was there last night, and when I was sitting on the bed, I felt it go like it shook, and that's what made me get up. And the fact that I got touched.
It's not too bad, like, you know.
I did make communication with a little girl last night, and that. So I want to help her over on Saturday when I help David.
99.
Stop chewing your foot.
Go under the bridge bigger. And we're coming out into this beautiful village and that, because it was this is part of the village. Our plan. Please make some people know that we're on. I'm going to stay live in the car, but I might have to ask if I can throw my charger in.
That's it. Yeah, no worries.
This thing where you can see the village as we go down, I might drive back up there and get back now. Just do the video.
Oh, thank you, my nerdy.
Absolutely amazing, guys. This place is stunning. Again, like I said, we were paranormal were told by a fellow investigator on YouTube about this place. So, because I've come down, I thought it'd be good to come up here and see. They've been here 18 miles away and they've never ever been here. They didn't know or anything. So, apparently there's a few places over there. I feel like open the gate so we can get Alan out.
I've got to be done. I've got a big old...
I just heard Sherry or something. I don't know if that was one of you guys or...
Paranation explanation. Absolutely amazing, guys. Thank you for letting the paranormal know about this. I'll shut that. No, it's alright, I'm back. It's just the signal on that and the rain. We'll be alright once we get in the car. You want to... We've got an old rural sort of area there, guys. Look at that, guys. Old place. Stunning. These buildings won't be very cheap, believe me. Now get on hand. Look good into me.
Right.
You need to sort Alan out.
This is really
You could do that from the back. You could do it from the back window. Get the village. That's what you want.
So we're not going to have to leave the ship.
Yeah, no, we're both staying in the stream. We'll have to talk a bit quiet.
Okay, Bridget, bye, my darling. Thank you for coming in. Love, light and blessings. Hello, Easton's Citizen Z TV.
Oh, the hammer's gone back. Don't know why. So yeah, we've got a really beautiful village. It goes all the way up. So.
Hello, Rotten Dead. From me and Dead Paranormal Memories.
Just wait there, that's if you can, you're gonna break my finger.
Don't grab that out.
How are you, Rotten? Hope you're okay, my sweetness. Hello, my paranormal circle. Love you. Love you all. Welcome back, my sweetie pie, to Pammy.
You've got to go round the back.
I'll do the EVPs and everything today, guys, yeah? EVPs, show the videos. It don't matter if you can't stay on all of it, Alan, if it gets too much, because it's just going to be the EVPs. And what we do is I'll come back on tomorrow with Alan, get plenty of rest, and we'll do the talking about Sherwood Forest and the notorious man and his men and his lady tomorrow. We'll come on about, I think I might try and get on for about 9:30 tomorrow. If we try and do it for 9:30, guys.
Yeah, that ain't a problem. No, it's fine.
No, in the evening, darling. I ain't getting up at bloody 9:30 in the morning to do a bloody stream.
It's just either he's having a panic attack here. How far ahead to get up early?
No. No, we'll do it tomorrow, 9:30 in the evening, and we'll do the whole Robin Hood bit. I might be able to do a little bit more looking up then, see if there's anything else we can get. But we've got loads, to be quite honest, to do with him. So, guys, what we'll do is we were meant to be doing the talk about Robin Hood and that tonight, but Alan's in pain and stuff, so I don't really want to do that without Alan being here, because Alan's contributed to a lot of the research. So we'll do that tomorrow at 9:30 on my Paranormal World Investigators and PWI again. And obviously probably Alan's channel as well. So we'll do that, but tonight we'll just do the EVPs and the videos.
Yeah.
Okay?
That's great.
Okay, no, that's fine, Alan. You know that I'm understanding. You know, I am a good leader, and I do try and look after my people. I could tell you was in pain anyway. That's why I asked if you was all right.
Yeah, it's just slowly getting worse.
To be honest, it does do that, because my back's been playing up all day, and I've been sitting in pain all day, headache all day, on and off.
Yeah.
So we'll do the research bit to do with Robin Hood and all that tomorrow.
Yeah.
We'll get.
Before I go off, Sherry,
Yeah.
you remember me on about that little REM pod type thing?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you one.
Oh, thank you, darling. And you know that I said to you that I was going to get you
Yeah.
the motion sensor dowsing rods. And
Yeah. Well, I'll show you it, because I got it.
what we'll do, because we didn't really get to talk very much about what we was going to talk about when it comes to him.
Yeah.
So maybe in like the early afternoon or something, we can talk about our discussion on what we're going to do. Oh, look. That's so little. So cute. Tommy, love it. Hello, darling. So yeah, that is absolutely cute. So is that the REM pod, Alan?
Yeah, it don't make any noise, it's just visual. But it picks up on static.
Yeah. But to be honest, I'm not really that keen on the devices that make loads of noise. I like the devices that are not so noisy, because then you can hear them better and stuff, you know what I mean? That is awesome. And I really appreciate it when you do that, Alan. And Dash, stop doing that and lay down. Like I said, I'll get you your bits. You just got to wait for me to get my money.
Don't worry about it, I'm in the same boat.
So we're all skint together.
Sorry?
I said we're all skint together.
Definitely. I'm not. Well, not a bit, but I am. I'm gonna get you one of these, like I said.
That would be really awesome, because you know, I have seen them and they do look good. It's really good that they ain't got the sound thing on it, so that's really awesome. So I'll enjoy that. And I very much appreciate it.
It's not a massive thing.
No, you don't really need really big things, because it's harder to carry everything then, isn't it?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
What's having a little like that with that little device? It's nothing, is it?
No, exactly. That's what I'm saying. And it'd be really awesome and that. No, I appreciate that. So, guys that have come in the room late or just coming in now, we were meant to be doing a talk over Sherwood Forest and the people that reside to that area. That ain't going to be going on till tomorrow now, 9:30 in the evening, UK time. Tonight we'll just do the EVPs and the video. The videos I did, because Alan's in pain. He'll be leaving soon, so when he does go, I'll get him to say his goodbyes and ask him to say his little bit about his channel to get you guys to support.
Yeah. I am going to have to get off.
Oh, Tommy, I'm sorry that you got migraine, darling. Healing and blessings. Okay, yeah, no, Alan's leaving, guys, so I'll let Alan speak to you quickly and give his thank yous and whatever, and then we'll get back to the EVP. So over to you, Alan.
Right, thanks, Sherry. I'd like to thank you all, every single one of you, on all 3 channels, for joining us and supporting us. You guys are amazing. We just love we all love the support that you give us. And it's you guys that help us keep real.
Lay down.
You know, because at the end of the day, we're doing this for you as well as ourselves and everybody else. And I just, if it won't be the guys, let's be right about it, we won't be doing it. So, shut up. Anyway, take notice of it. There's a little bit. Shut up. So, yeah. Thanks for joining us, and I hope to see you all again tomorrow. I will be here again, and it's great seeing you. Thank you. Don't forget to smash those like buttons on all 3.
Yes.
If anybody's not get any of us, you know, if anyone in any of the 3 streams hasn't got one of the other 2 streams, you know, please go to the channel, show the respect and the love, and join the families.
Right, so thank you guys for coming on. Hello, Jeremy Smith as well. Thank you for coming on, guys. We love you. We'll see you again tomorrow then, 9:30 on both channels and your channel if you're doing that. And yeah, love, light and blessings. I hope you start feeling a little bit better, Alan.
I will do. Just need to get comfortable.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you. I know that you struggle because I was with you for 3 days. So yeah, no, that's awesome.
Okay. Thanks ever so much, guys. You're all amazing.
Yeah, thank you, my darlings. Tommy Lovett says, feel better soon, Alan. Thank you, darling.
Thank you. Thank you ever so much.
Okay then, sweet. I'll let you get off so you can go and get yourself rested up and that, and I'll see you tomorrow. And I'll call you in the afternoon about, say about 4.
Yeah, that'll be great.
Yeah, and we'll do a little talk thing. We won't need a long talk. We'll just do about half an hour, 40 minutes, and then we'll be on again at 9:30. So until then, darling, get some rest, and I'll talk to you later. And thank you for coming on.
Oh, thank you. I'll see you all later.
Okay, love, light and blessings. Alan's going, guys. Don't forget to support. Don't forget to share his channel. He's awesome. Support the guys. There is David's channel as well. Please support him. David, shout your channel out quickly.
David, what?
Shout your channels out quickly.
Skeptics ZZ.
It was Skeptic ZZ, not Skeptic.
Oh, shut up.
Septic ZZ is
We don't want like a bunch of pussies, so like.
Oh, shut up.
that's David's channel. So please just support them, and
You
yeah.
just put his channel in yours.
Yeah, no, do that. Yeah, no, do that. I'm not bothered about that.
Taliban video is probably the best one. Taliban.
Taliban, yeah.
It's about the Taliban. It's funny.
So yeah, you've got Alan's son's channels as well. So if you like paranormal, you like banter, you like comedy, you like games, then he's the channel for you as well, guys. He's awesome. Please support David as well as Dead Paranormal Memories.
Right, I think I've got it out everywhere, so.
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
Could you get my name out of sharing there?
Yes. Yeah.
Alright, I don't like, just like. If
Yeah, guys in the room.
I'd say 15 plus because, you know, it's got a lot of swearing and language, sexual references, like, you know.
Yeah, don't have anyone under 15 going onto onto David's channel then. But yeah, please support him, guys, if you like that sort of stuff.
Right. Love and light to you all.
Yeah, love and light. Talk to you later.
See you later.
See you later, sweet. Night, night. Love, light, and blessings. Night, night. Dash. There you go. Say night then. Night. You need to press the... Get off. You need to press the red button, guys. The red telephone button.
Right. Oh, God. It's playing up a bit.
Oh, God.
Probably my fault.
I wouldn't worry about it. It was happening with me earlier with Pammy and that. My channel weren't going off properly, so yeah. Just hang on a minute, guys. They're having a bit of trouble getting off the panel for some reason. It's not letting them off.
I know how to sort it. Well, I'll just say good night to you all. And see you all later.
Stop. Night, night.
Night.
Love, light, and blessings.
Bye. Oh, yeah, Declan said good night as well.
Night, Declan.
61 subs, thank you to the one who saw.
Yeah, support them, guys. They're going, but they will be back tomorrow 9:30 UK time evening. Be there because it's about Sherwood Forest, Robin Hood and his men and Maid Marian and that. So just please be with them later. I'm going to carry on doing the EVPs and stuff, guys.
Oh, God. I'll just switch my phone off, I think.
Yeah, you might have to because I can't actually kick you out of it. I can't do it as it'll cut mine off.
No worries. I'll see you all later anyway.
Yeah, night night. See you later.
Bye.
Right, back to the EVPs, guys. So we're on the second EVP. We'll start that one again, guys.
This is PWI Paranormal World Investigators and Dead Paranormal Memories. We are live at a church in Doncaster, Yorkshire, in a village. We are at a grave side of where some spirits are wanting to communicate. Now that I'm standing here, I am feeling the male and the female.
Yeah, no, that's fine, Tommy. If you need to go to bed because you're not feeling well, that's fine, sweetheart.
You can't really read the light.
We're on again tonight, 9:30 UK time in the evening.
Yeah. Somebody, like, we've got this gravestone here. Someone's pulling me to that as well, though. There is definitely a husband and wife energy I'm feeling. So it's the 9th of May 2019. If there are any spirits of people that would like to communicate with us, can you please do so? Husband and wife, is this you?
Dash, come and lay down. Hello, ODSD. All it was, let me just pause it a minute. All it was today was just talking about our investigation stuff. You'll just have to go over that. But I'm on again tonight, UK time, 9:30, where we'll be talking about Robin and Sherwood Forest and stuff. So that's being done tomorrow night because Alan from Dead Paranormal's in pain and that, so we're doing that tomorrow. So we're going over the EVPs from the investigation that I done while I was up there with them. We're going over all them EVPs, and we'll go over the videos and stuff as well. And welcome ODSD, missed you, my sweet. Hope you're all right.
This is a young lady that was 16 years old. He passed away at the age of 68, and this young lady here passed away at the age of 16. Daughter of... To me, they look famous, they look rich. They look rich. They have money. If you would like to communicate with us, could you talk to us? Tell us your story, tell us about you.
Is my Pammy in the room?
We don't come in any disrespect, we come with respect, love and light. We just want to communicate with you. We have a very beautiful resting place here.
I'll be back soon, guys. I've just got to go to the toilet and that.
We mean you no harm. We do not want to disrespect you. We want you to be at peace and be at rest, but we would really like it if you would communicate with us. We've got newer graves over here, guys, as well, but as you can see, it's got some flowers and stuff set up. God bless their souls. So we've got some newer places up here as well, guys. Still the stones are quite old looking though, but there are some little plants and stuff put down. There looks like a little child or somebody's passed away there, because there's a little kid with some teddy bear bits. Bless. It's a stunning place. I'm going to walk round to the front of the church because we didn't get that coming in, but we'll go back over it so the guys are not running. If there are any spirits that want to communicate with us, you can do so, but we ask that you stay to the confines of this location when we leave, for we're in the love and the light of our Lord and the Divine. But you can please talk to us while we're here. We've had a really eventful day yesterday doing the investigations, and then we're out again today. We had some really cool stuff going on in the hotel room of mine, even though it was quite creepy. I'm just going to walk round to the front quickly to get the front. Just going to walk round the front to get the front. Yeah, and then we'll be back. Right, so we've got the graves and stuff here, guys. These are the 1800s and stuff like that. Walking past the church. Right there, with my dashy. Please talk to us. Just want to know about you. No harm. There's not loads of burials here, guys. But then there could be burials, and some of them have not been named and stuff. Got the church, which is here. It's absolutely stunning, guys. Got lights to light up the church. Got an old, beautiful, stunning memorial there. Crossing that over there. It's a stunning place, guys. Very, very, very old.
Hi, Sherry.
Hello, you guys. You alright? Love, light, and blessings. I am the cave, the crunch, and the light. And then on the other side it says the other bit, which we'll show in a minute. But yeah, that's the church and that, guys. It is rainy again today, so we're probably not going to stay out in the weather too long, because we've got to be out tonight.
Yeah, because our taxi driver needs to be able to drive.
Yeah, because you ain't going to be able to drive, we'll be going in the walk.
Okay.
No good with driving. I don't drive because I've got no licence. That.
Yes, I know. That's all I need. Yeah, insurance. What's insurance? Language. You like.
Yes, he does apologise. He has got Tourette's, guys, I will warn you. That's why he does that sometimes. Diagnosed.
Yeah, Simon. Sherry. Was filming all night. There was some immense activity in a hotel room.
It was crazy. There was scratches going on with you guys, pushes. The bed was being shook. It shook when I was in the bed. That's what made me get up. Because I got shook.
When me and my dad were sat in bed, the bed's on the floor. It's one of them that's attached to it.
It's like a base floor sort of bed thing, isn't it?
Like, you know, like the person who goes to get around the like, and that's like spot.
Yeah.
And it were hit from underneath the bottom and vibrated, and it were solid full.
Yeah, well, it was really solid.
Yeah. And me and my dad were sat in bed and we felt like...
We both felt it at the same time. We both reacted at the same time.
Yeah, no, and obviously I was there last night, and when I was sitting on the bed, I felt it go like it shook, and that's what made me get up, and the fact that I got touched.
It's not too bad, like, you know.
And I did make communication with a little girl last night, and that, so I want to help her over on Saturday when I help David.
99.
Go under the bridge because and coming out into this beautiful village and that, because it was the part, this is part of the village we are planning. Please make people know that we're on. I'm going to stay live on in the car, but I might have to ask if I can throw my charger in.
Yeah, no worries.
This then you can see the village as we go down. I might maybe drive back up there and get back down. We can just do a video on the live. It's absolutely amazing, guys. This place is stunning. Again, we were just paranormal were told by a fellow investigator on YouTube about this place. So, because I've come down, I thought it'd be good to come up here and see. They've been here 18 miles away and they've never ever been here. They didn't know or anything. So, apparently there's a few places over there up here, but it's open the gate so we can get Alan out.
I've got to big up, I've got a big up Ricky for telling us about this place before.
Yes,
Paranormal exploration.
Paranation exploration. Absolutely amazing, guys. Thank you for letting the paranormal know about this. I'll check that. No, it's alright, I'm back. It's just the signal on that and the rain. We'll be alright once we get in the car. You want to... We've got a lot of old rural sort of area here, guys. Look at that, guys. Old place. Stunning. These buildings won't be very cheap, believe me. Get on, Cam. Sit good into me.
Right.
We need to sort Alan out. You could do that from the back. You could do it from the back window. Check the village. That's what you want.
Yeah. So we're not going to have the street for shit.
Yeah, no, we're both staying in the stream. We'll have to talk a bit quieter because we're really interrupting each other's streams. Oh, the camera's got back. Don't know why. So yeah, we've got a really beautiful village. It goes all the way up. So, try to fuck it just wait there, Gus. If you fall, you're going to break my finger.
Don't grab that out of the strip. Let's go this man of time.
round. Around it. Have to be careful because it's a bit tight here and we've got a wall when it's door, so we don't really paint. Paint scratching. Sorry about that.
Dash has just stepped over the
Yeah. That's got me in the goalies. Oh, what a stunning place though, guys. Absolutely beautiful. So yeah, 1800s. So when we was going around the village earlier, I did say about our renting 1800s or before that. I think some of the buildings were young, nannies as well. But stunning place. That was what don't sound what the concrete. Don't know why I'm not getting any videos. Hello EVP Paranormal Science, how are you? It is a gorgeous place. You're going to see the whole thing, so we're going to go round again slowly. We're just rolling a cigarette. But we're going to go round the area again, go slow so that you can see the buildings now and the way it's set up. Stunning. Yeah, we'll go round wherever we can get, innit? And just have a look. We're going to take on a little
No, because I'm recording. I'm going to put you in the bedroom in a minute.
I don't live round here, but neither of these guys. They were told by a fellow YouTuber, please share and like, get us out there guys, we are the real deal. If you are not supporting their paranormal memories, do it.
I've got a big up Ricky Stewart from Foundation Exploration.
Yeah,
I really thank you for this.
So go and support that guy as well, so the guy.
Ricky Stewart at Coronation Exploration.
Go and support him as well guys. He does exploring, but he also does paranormal side of things as well.
Tell them that Alan from Dead Paranormal Memories and Cherry from PWI have sent you.
Yeah. Right,
Hello.
put you in for a minute so I can make a cigarette. I need to
Welcome
make a
back,
cigarette.
Pammy. Hello, country mum.
I think I'm just acceptable to it.
I don't think I'm scratching.
Dash, you stop.
Because I know I definitely would, but then it started spinning. I think we're going to be going back to the hotel room at some point. While we're there, we can put all the bits we need for tonight on charge and whatever. We'll be able to also
Come away from the curtain.
we'll be able to get some food and that before we go back there, possibly.
It's a bit more relaxed today.
Yeah, it was hectic yesterday because we'd had the long travel and everything. So today should be a lot better. Not too perfect.
I'm driving and trying to concentrate. What did you say, right? Sorry.
Right, you go down my neck.
Yeah, no, I spoke to you.
Hear what I was saying?
You didn't know it was scratched or what?
No, the village just goes all the way round and stuff, guys. Like that.
I cannot see down that way.
No, be safe, don't. What I would say, Father, is I've got the village on both sides. So I've got that. Yeah, I can't say my quarters. The village like comes all over here. I've got the war memorial bit. I've got that bit village bit.
Traditional.
Hey, Dan.
British phone box and that, guys.
There's a voice there, guys.
Cherry.
Got that bit village bit.
Yes.
Traditional British phone box and that, guys.
Cherry.
Thank you.
Welcome back, Abraxas.
That goes down there, which we will probably go down in a little while.
Yeah, I'm going to go down that way.
But some really old.
How are you, Chris?
Wow, guys.
And Missy. And the boys.
I'm not going to show you your side.
You know.
Yeah, it's like a war memorial thing it was.
Sorry.
Some beautiful places.
Once.
The hotel. Some beautiful places, guys, like literally stunning. We will do it coming back as well, so you're not going to be missing anything. Got an old farm bit. Another farm area to here.
It's a traditional
English little village. Country village.
I think Tommy's gone, Pammy. He had a headache. How are you, Abraxas? You have me on the radio. Amazing. That's good. Hope that you're all having a good time and doing your paranormal.
It's called Cusworth Cycle Trail, and it's Morehouse Handpole. Hello, happy lots.
That is awesome, Abraxas. What, are you live?
Guys, can you all go and smash that like button for us, please? Sherry deserves it. She's immense.
Please come and support, guys, because the paranormal are immense as well. Right, we're going down the little village bit, guys. Little drive bit.
I think this is the main village.
This is the main bit of the village. Oh, look at it! Wow! Wow! Proper old school country village style. 1800s. Through to First World War, Second World War, absolutely amazing, phenomenal place. Yeah, we just go and then go back up that way. Yeah, yeah. Guys, this place, like, we hadn't seen it before either, so for us it's like wow as well, you know what I mean? Oh wow, look at these, it's mad.
Okay, yeah, no, that's fine, Chris.
Village houses and
You want to go toilet?
wow. It is a shame about the weather, but you know what? It makes it more beautiful, I think. Well, weather's weather at the end of the day. Can't hold the weather off. Don't stop your paranormal doing that.
We can still come back in summer. Right.
We're just going around so we can go back into the village and go out go up that other little bit and go where we came in, because then you can see all of it, guys.
Just letting the pup out.
It is a very old and a very stunning place. Now you can see from the other view, which is this side.
I was told it looked like an old film set, and I have got to agree.
It does look like an old film set, definitely.
No, film set, not a sitcom talk.
Do you remember when I went to that place at school, it reminds me a little bit of Emmerdale.
Next time you come up, I'll take you to the original Emmerdale village.
Yeah, I'd love that.
Yes, I will take you.
You know, all the beautiful houses and stuff,
It's
guys.
the old park. The original old park. It's only
Sound
basically one
going.
street. Well, it's one street. But no one knows about
Emmerdale.
Emmerdale. Emmerdale was originally filmed. It was not filmed in the grounds of a big state film. I can't think what it's called.
Stunning, guys.
Switch out. Well, look at that place.
Wow.
Old school.
Wow. Old school, guys. Look at that.
You want to jump out the window?
Quite outside, let's call it. Absolutely stunning. Look at it. You've got the little building over here, guys. And if you walk up to here slightly, you've got your little farm bit. You've got the church which is there, just left which is there. And that's the area going up to it. You've got the houses. You've got something behind there. Absolutely stunning, guys. And the old storehouse. Stunning.
Also, I think that only affect you as well because I know it's not really low for it to be stand for hey, well, some days when really important to get me off.
Oh wow, guys, look.
That's where we come up with it. Yeah, that's where we came up. So yeah, thanks for that. I said what else.
And that's where you went in, guys, to go in.
And
And then you've got the church. You've got the church just here, guys, look. Which is where I was standing on the cliff earlier, if you remember. I was standing up here somewhere and I was looking over.
Look at these
A little fort wall. This is a fort wall, right? I swear that there might have been a castle or something around here at one point. It says, like, look at the fort walls.
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
Old school.
This reminds me of Blues Brothers so much. First one. Right.
Hello, Saint Casper. Welcome, darling.
Hello,
Welcome,
Casper.
Seamers.
Hi.
Wonder Park. Pamela Clydes. It's me, Pammy. Happiness.
Hey, Simon, what was that?
Paranormal Science.
That I said to you that I like asked you about it. You said it was you. That we both heard from Royal Mountain.
Vanessa Jane. Big welcome to all of my darlings in the room.
I can't remember, so.
But yeah.
That's what I'll show you.
I know you did, and thank you to all of the guys who supported me and played for me last night. I very, very appreciated all of you guys. Hello, Shadow. For me, welcome, my darling. We've just gone round an old village and stuff. You will see it 'cause it's going to be live up on my channel. Hello, Simon Pasnet. Welcome, my darlings. And it's called Hicklerton. The village was called Hicklerton.
No, it's dead. Alton Pagnell, that one.
Alton Pagnell.
Yeah, the
Then
same.
you've got one footprint going round this way. Like you've got that old wall. Look, you can tell. To me, it looks like a very private place. That it might have been a private village for something that was rich and back with like a wall. And then they had all their welcome buildings and stuff. That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah. If you want, guys, please put in the comments on both streams if you want me to take Jerry to an old castle.
Oh, yeah.
some things, please. Yeah, it is.
Welcome back, Caspar.
Alright, enough. Yeah, if you can put comments about whether you want me to take Sherry to the old castle that's not too far away from here. Yeah, we're going to comment whether you want us to take Sherry to the old castle,
I've lost signal, so I don't know what's happened there. I've not reached the village though.
Oh, thank you, Caspar.
Signal at the minute, so I can't get on anything. If they could just say on there if there's any of the noise, just say that my screen's gone off because the signal on that.
Shall we see if we can come down signal enough?
Clearly, out of the, in the sticks.
Out of the way. We're into a village called Brodsworth. There's a big hall here.
Brodsworth village, guys.
Brodsworth Hall. Yeah, it will. And look at this house over here.
Wow. It's a stunning place. Very stunning place.
Yeah, I'm going to end the stream now. Just say that Sherry's gone off. Alright, sorry.
Yeah, no, thank you for the support, guys, to both channels. We'll be back on later when we get back to my hotel room anyway.
Let's not react to him. Ignore it.
Love, light and blessings.
Set me phone out of there, David, because I want it for me WhatsApp now. I'll pull up as soon as I can as well.
EVP, we're getting some bangs and stuff. This is PWI Paranormal World Investigators and Dead Paranormal David. We are just in the room. David is recording on phone and I'm putting the EVP up here. If there are any spirits, please come forward and talk to us. Please do not do anything negative. Just advice, we heard some bangs. Could you do that again?
Alright, my phone's recording.
can hear breathing.
Yeah, there are lights on next door.
Oh, okay.
But you still shouldn't be able to see them. Because a hotel,
That's solid.
that's what I'm saying, you shouldn't be able to
Oh,
hear it.
thank you, Casper.
Because they make hotels so you can't hear it because people come here to have sex, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
They're actually hearing each other.
I like how the Evans put it though. He's on about how people are constantly having sex in hotel rooms and they can hear it and something.
Oh, thank you, Pammy.
Like,
Welcome to the room, guys. Both rooms, Paranormal World Investigators and PWI Investigations. Please do not forget to go and support Dead Paranormal Memories as well, guys. We've got Abraxas Paranormal, absolutely amazing channel as well, guys. Go and support him. You've got ODS Shadow Demon. It's Pammy, Pamela Clydes.
34.6 here and it's boiling in.
Do a temperature thing down the room.
Oh, I'd love a cup of tea. I just keep needing to go to the toilet.
19,
Tea he's like a laugh.
20, 18, 17.
That's what I mean, there's different spikes in
But
it.
on my face it is really hot.
You gotta get used to it as well.
34.1. 34.9. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Alan talking on the phone.
Stuff's going on already. Stuff's going on already. We're in banging and my ear is red raw and it's boiling hot. It's 34 and the highest the room temp anywhere in room is 20. My arm.
There's different spikes in different areas of the room and that.
Yeah, different spots.
Different temperatures again.
You're
All different temperatures again.
yeah, but my face is the hottest part of my body. And I've just heard 2 more knocks.
Oh, sorry, man, you just said it to me.
No, there is knocks going on.
Sorry?
There is knocks going on, because I can hear them as well.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, what I meant is my face being blush.
It's not my face that's hot, it's just my ear. It's burning.
Oh, your ears, sorry.
Yeah. It's boiling to the touch.
Just let me come now, I'm going live as well.
Yeah, it's got, Sherry's going live now.
So it's going right now.
Yeah.
Right. Alright.
Alright, I'm just going into the bathroom.
Right.
Alright.
Oh, well, you have to come back again, please.
Yeah, no worries.
Alright, alright.
Alright.
See you shortly.
See you shortly.
Take care.
See you later. My ear is red raw. I'll put that up here. That's got that side of the room, and your stream will have this side. So there's like backup as well.
I think that trial has gone away.
I'm just gonna shut this door.
Yeah, for a minute, yeah.
Hey, Tony, Chris.
No, doing me right, haven't I?
Oh, okay. I didn't know you did it. I know, so. Yeah.
cigarette, hurry up. Right, here we go.
I've just seen something move there.
Yeah,
Corner of my
we're
eye.
talking a minute. Hello guys, this is Sherry from PWI, Paranormal World Investigators / PWI Investigations, and David from Dead Paranormal Memories. We're in my hotel room. We are going to be going out shortly for an investigation out of woods. But at the minute, Alan and that has popped out to go back to their home to pick some stuff up at David's Day to get some experiences from the place, because this place is active. Before we come on, we were hearing banging and stuff, and there's a really big sensation of energy here, and different spikes to areas of the room. That David's whole body temperature is warm and cold, like normal temperature, apart from like his face and ear area, which was reasonably higher. So there's a lot of paranormal stuff going on. So what I'm doing is I'm here doing this stream and things for a little while until we go. I'm going to go out and have a cigarette, but David's sitting there and stuff. I'll talk as well, you should be able to hear me. I'm just going to find you on YouTube so that I can see what you guys are saying. Welcome to the room, guys. There are banging as we're talking. It sounded like from the bathroom area.
It sounded like someone went...
Like somebody pushing something up and dropping it. Yeah, it's really weird. We've got a phone going on there, we've got EVP going on over there, and obviously we're doing the live here as well. So, and then we're going to be doing this again later as well tonight. We will be setting up the...
it's a Kinect camera that gives off rather heavy.
Yeah, but there's a Kinect camera where it will
It's
show this figure.
Yeah, it's got the dark, and it's all when you've got night vision on, it shows like movements within the dots, because it's like millions of dots plastered around everywhere.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. So we'll do that later after we come back. Hello, Michelle, darling. One person. Come on, guys. Share this out. Like, support us, please.
Okay.
If you've not supported them, Paranormal Memories, please do it.
You guys are cute.
They are awesome. David says hello.
Go lay down. Pammy, you crack me up.
I'm just sharing it out, guys. Please support.
I've just done a heavy breath. Right, next.
Well, you can say what you're hearing into the thing while I go out for a cigarette. This is what we're supposed to be doing. We're trying to get you. You're already feeling a lot of stuff, but it'd be good for you to get in more zinc with it.
Yeah.
It's a good thing to do.
I want to experience what I enjoy.
But I'm going out for a cigarette, but I mean, they've got 3 nights. Wow, guys. I've shared. Please share, guys. Please support. Let everyone know that I'm on. Support both channels, and obviously David's channel as well. He's got one as well. I'm sure that David will talk a bit more about his channel. Hello, Irish Whiskey, darling. How are you? There's been some mad stuff going on. We've still got today and tomorrow. Obviously tonight we're going to the church and to the woods. We went to a church and their castle thing earlier.
Not one.
Slick thing, wasn't it? And then tomorrow we're going to be going to, we went to a village as well. Tomorrow we're going to be going to Sherwood Forest, and we'll be going to another place in the evening, which I think is a church, isn't it? We're going to a church tomorrow, David.
Tomorrow night?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's St Andrew's Church in...
Yeah, St Andrew's Church in Networth tomorrow night, but we'll be going to Sherwood Forest in the daytime. Hello, Misha Kayak. I love you all. Thank you for coming in. But when we are on that and you're seeing both channels on, please just support both channels. Get everyone out there. Get everyone to know
Oh my
about
God,
us.
Pammy. You're so cute. Welcome to everyone in the room.
Dead Paranormal Memories. I'm just going to follow this rubbish over there as well.
I've got my phone on a hook, balance on a hook there,
Yeah.
and it's facing towards the mirror, so it
There's like cat sound in the mirror though.
Yeah.
That's good. But I'm just going out here, I'm not far.
Yeah, there is.
Guys, you can talk to him. I'll be back in Not even 5 minutes, but...
They're coming to get the keys. I've got the keys.
Oh, pass the keys. I'll send it up to him. So I'll get him down to get out on the walk home from having a cigarette.
Dude, 90 minutes. That's already.
Mate.
What's up? You mentioned things a lot of times on it.
Oh, that's the streets, the streets.
Training. Yeah. Better look to it. Yeah. Feel everywhere else. It's warm there. Yeah.
I know you didn't, sweet. You done an amazing job.
Come on, I'm coming.
On this side though. Not as warm as outside though. I know. Not bad though. Is it alright? Oh, it's you then. Is he alright? I don't know what it is.
Oh, don't shut it because I've got the key.
Oh, it's all good.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Oh, you missed me already. No. Not going out. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, washy. There's any main ladies missing, yeah? I'm just watching them because he's
Come on, everybody. It's alright, I'm not going. I'm not going anywhere. Come here. Go on. Go here. What? That's all. Nah. Yeah. I went back there. Yeah, according to the room. Yeah, you been. Yeah. Left not there, according to the mirror. Yeah. You come back, it's not recording.
That's right now.
Why would I just leave it like that?
Yeah, exactly. Why would you even put your phone there?
Oh, come here.
That's right.
You'll see me. Tomorrow night.
We called you.
Oh,
You forgot about that, didn't you?
yes.
So just move behind me then.
Bye.
Dash, run.
Good boy.
I'll call you in a bit, Pammy.
I'm leaving you guys in here because some of this stuff's going on out here. Burning like crazy. Yeah, weird stuff's been happening. We've had bangs. I've heard something. Leaving this in here, going. There's a live stream going off out there, and yeah, I'm going to be using it. Yeah.
Do you know what I might do, guys? we've got the video.
Yeah, no, that's what happened to my camera.
We've got the videos up on the channel, on the Paranormal World Investigators. You've got the videos on there. So if we, if you look at them that way, you can see them. Tomorrow, just before I talk about the stuff with Dead Paranormal Memories, Alan and that, to do with Sherwood Forest and Robin Hood, I'll show you the videos. I think it's going to just take too long with the EVPs and that, because I'm going to go and sit in the bedroom, I think, and chill. But what I'm going to do is put the phone that I've got here, which is on Paranormal World Investigators at the moment, turn that off, because this is to do with this stream, and then I'll put another stream on. And I think what I'll do is I'll put a couple of little bits out investigation wise, and see what happens. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the mirror. What I'll do is I'll keep playing the EVP for the minute, and then when I'm nearly ready, I'll turn that off, and I will go in do the rest of the EVPs on another stream. I'll probably do the rest of the EVPs tomorrow, what ain't gonna get done. Do the videos quickly, because the videos won't be that long. The longest one's, I think, 30 minutes, so that'll be probably, it'll be just like an hour and stuff. So then we'll do the talk of Robin Hood and that. So we'll put the EVP back on for a minute.
Right, what we're going to do, guys, it's so cold out there, and Alan's aching, I think the boys are tired, I'm aching, I'm sore. So what we're going to do tonight, so we're not going out to the woods tonight now, what we're going to do is we're going to stay here, and we're going to do the room, because there's a lot of stuff going on here. We're going to have, like I said, that machine thing set up as well. We'll do some really cool bits here, give the guys here some fame, show them, and then tomorrow it'll be Sherwood Forest and the castle and the church in the evening. And with the woods that we were going to do today, we'll do next time I come up. Yeah. You know what I mean? I've got some pictures and a short video that we've done up there last time, so they'll be up anyway, so you will see it. So we're going to focus on this room tonight, because the spirits that did try to communicate with me last night, a couple did talk. So we'll give them their moments. I think they want to get out there and people just know that they're there.
Like a whistle,
It's because they're excited, that's why. And then that's why, isn't it?
I did it on the...
Well, I shouldn't you anyway, like, we're investigators. They're in this house room. They want to obviously be responded to, so we'll give them what they want.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
I'm not going to lie, I thought I'd be freaked out if I were happening, especially in the condition of like, you know, it's actually
Let me do that because it's echoing.
yeah.
So we'll still be able to hear us. You can still hear us, can't you guys?
We ain't done an investigation here for a while, so we will.
5 people in the room, so if you all get the word out, guys, that we're going to be here tonight and that everyone needs to come on to Paranormal World Investigators and Dead Paranormal Memories. Because we are going to be in here tonight doing stuff. At least that way I haven't got to use the docking stations. I can plug things in. Hello, I believe in ghosts. Oh, good. And to be honest, after yesterday and everything going on in here last night, I do feel rather drained to be. Okay. And the guy next door's just gone out. So that's just seen him come out because he said hello to me. Smell? There's a voice. There's a voice, guys. Good, thank you, Gothic Angels. How are you, my darling? For some reason the thing keeps like cutting out. There you go, you're back. So yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to do loads of things, EVPs, record off here. I will put some, both of my cameras on tonight.
Just to know, it's just got me back.
Oh no. Was it a guy in the suit?
I don't know, he just had like an ironing board, I think it was.
Oh right, probably get ready to go out, so. But yeah, we're going to set loads of stuff up in here tonight and do it in here. Right, that was fun in there.
Like that, right?
Yeah. Can you...
Oh,
Can you do it louder?
well, that's the chair.
That was, yeah, that was creaky. That's the door, next door. That was a little tap on that wood bit there. Then there's a door banging from next door.
And I can tell which one's which as well, it's like,
I'm very well, thank you, Gothic Angels, which is very exciting to do the investigation in here tonight. And everything. It's been a really cool weekend. Well, I'll call it a weekend because it does feel like a weekend, but it's been really cool being down here with these guys and that. We're getting some really class A like bits to do with the paranormal. Doing the real stuff, guys. Real deal, we are. So yeah, we're going to be...
I feel like somebody's trying to like pull me off a bit by my legs.
Yeah, it's like they're trying to move you here. They're focused, we're focused on them tonight because they surely do obviously want to communicate with us and stuff like that because they've been making themselves known since yesterday.
Yeah.
And I had the little girl talk to me, which was the same little girl that made some sort of communication with David yesterday.
That was free.
And it made me quite emotional.
Yeah, I found it multiple times.
Yeah.
And
But we're going to help her on Saturday when I help David. We're going to send her over if she wants to go over because she did say she wants help. She's a little girl, she's 6. She had burns to parts of her body, so I do feel that she was in a house fire or something. She's not from the olden days, I'd say about, like I said, it was about 8 or 9, maybe 10 years ago. There's a lovely big white light going across that. Can you see? Oh, hang on. Can't see that. Can't move behind. Thank you. The light going. Could that be that light there? Turn that light off and we'll put the candles on and the torch. On the light.
we'll see if it's like this. Yeah, it is. I think I blocked it. Yeah, definitely. That was really cold though.
It's dark, it's really dark here, we don't want it that dark. So if we get a torch, hang on a minute, let me turn the lights 2 seconds.
in there.
Yeah, give me 2 seconds, let me turn this one so I can get it.
Oh, I think it might be my eyes actually. I think that was my eyes then. Because of it being like
Where's them bags go with my equipment? Hang on a minute. Was that my valve light? No, it's gone on now. That wasn't actually that dark here. It was alright.
Oh no, that's
No, I'm not on about that. I mean, like, I thought the lighting would be very good with the light off, but it didn't look too dark. Hang on.
I think it will be too dark actually.
It's better.
Because I thought I turned that light up, didn't I?
That's not too bad.
No, it's not too bad.
It will get dark, I know. It will get dark, I know, as the night goes on, so let me turn that on for a minute.
Finish up these curtains.
Yeah, please, yeah. Just be careful with the bits behind you. Just look in that bag down there, Dave,
No.
see if you can see a torch. When it goes on.
Actually, yeah, toilet.
Thank you.
Not the toilet, then you stay in the bedroom. I'm trying to get...
Don't do it. That pod line.
Okay. Do you want the magnet sensor?
No, do you know that light we've got that something about thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that where just in and out. Yeah, I put the last battery in, I found it just in the seat at the door. Oh, that's a thing we've got as well.
Yeah, I've got really good try.
Yeah, that's good.
So we've got that now. I've only got like 2 SIM cards, so I just had my 3rd SIM card because I've got my other camcorder on as well, but I ain't got a SIM for my other camcorder.
If you wanted to record from there, put that on top of the wardrobe and the phone aiming this way so it's an extra angle. And
So we're going to leave the phone over because I need a plug socket. And what I'm thinking is I could put a torch and a camcorder there, pointing out, and then we'll have one that will be pointing into the bathroom.
Well, I just want to see if that's recording still as well.
It's not recording yet. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They do affect things in here. They are. We think we've got the phone, but we can put one of your phone on the tripod.
Yeah.
I've got 3 here with me.
I'll take it to about the last few seconds.
Bang. We'll do this as well. We'll show the videos.
Got a new device to try out as well, guys.
Nice work.
And then we'll have this tripod for
Which was given to me by
and he's put his phone
Dead
on there.
Paranormal Memories.
Put that
It is a
somewhere.
spirit box.
Stick that your phone. So you put your phone on the bathroom.
We've got some interesting characters here in the house at the minute, so I would like to do that tonight. We will put the Lovelies on as well.
Yeah.
We'll put the Lovelies over here on the table.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm going to be taking the laptop in the bedroom, but I'm going to have the phone running over here.
I'll set one.
I'll do that now.
And when the door's shut, we'll have the door open.
We'll have to have it like that though.
The doorway, pointing in that direction, and we'll have
Just got to sort of dash out, get Dash into bed.
and turn it a bit so it's got most of the room.
Right, bedroom Dash, please.
David's phone up there, which will be filming that sort of area. So, yeah, we're sorting this, but we're just trying to establish what we're going to be doing. So it's going to be going on whenever, guys. So it's going to be all night. So there may be a point where we will have to stop it and start it again because we're going to get 8 hours on the stream and that. Put that out, that's the holy water. We're going to need that in case.
Right, what I'll do is I'm going to stop the EVPs. So we're on. Well, we might as well finish that one. We'll finish this EVP, then we'll swap. Hopefully it's not the really long one, as I will have to stop.
Right, I'm going to set that up there.
Have you got charging bits for your phone?
Not with me now. I'm on 44%.
Maybe you should ring your dad and get your dad to get things charging. To make it better, ring from mine. Okay. Get his number, ring him to say, Dad, before you leave, because it'll be late. You don't have enough. Just say, Dad, can you get our charges? Because obviously we can't use Shelly's because she needs it for her stream.
Yeah.
I've got like one vitamin that one of you can use, but you'll need another one. I ain't got him on the actual phone, I've got him on my... Actually, no, he messaged me yesterday, didn't he? Oh, it's just... That's his number, isn't it? Only 2 on yet.
Yeah.
I just said it should be.
No, after that, I won't let you go.
No.
Do you know when you get to hours?
Yeah?
Can you get my charger, please? Because I'm setting up a camera.
You're going to need the charges because obviously I've got to use my charges for my stuff. Yeah, we just need the charges. I've got one charge, one lead, but we need another one in case you guys are filming on your phone as well?
Well, I'm banging to the laptop. It's always
No, that's right. If you're going to plug it into your laptop, then that's alright, because I've got a wire. The only thing is your wire not?
No.
No.
Well, it's about right.
Well, when your dad gets back, then recharge it for a little bit, so you've got your battery on it, and we'll have to keep taking yours off and charging it and put it back up. Okay.
So I can't wear plug sockets in there, isn't there?
That's what I'm saying. And I've got my laptop in one of them and my other thing in the other.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to David, get an extension an extension with sockets on.
Yeah, that's good.
Everyone's just running to Amsterdam.
Coats now to the things. We don't want anything on the bed. Because this week you get it interfered with.
I've got a really, it's really cold. It's really much.
I don't like that door. I said that to you down earlier. There's some that door. It feels like a portal to me.
Yeah.
Try to put that on charge. Again. Someone might walk. Yeah.
So, what we've got, guys, is we've got a spirit box and we've got the amp. It every now and again makes this noise, but not all the time. And then you'll hear every now and again radio stations and you'll hear the voices coming over. This is going to be started on